everybody need a goal. And so that's my New Year's resolution every year. I go, I'm not going to die.
Sorry for the loud TV. Let me turn that shit down. Just checking to make sure everything's working. Been having issues with everything. Every media outlet hates me. So, and I'm relatively new to everything. I just started August of last year on everything. So let me check some stuff out here. Let me check some stuff out here. On the YouTubes. Let's see what they say. I got other people that are looking out, see if shit's working or not. I don't feel like hooking up 2 computers right now. Just check. Seems kind of pointless. Whatever that is. I don't care. Care less. I like that chord. Sounds really country. Oh, Cuntsville. I'll be dead. Can you see me? Last time, I don't know what happened. The camera went off. I love your name, by the way. I probably said that before, but I was really shit-faced last time. Every time I go live, I'm for some reason shit-faced. I should probably stop doing that. Word. That's good. Yeah, so probably stop getting so shit-faced when I'm trying to talk to people and especially play guitar, because I can't play worth a shit when I'm drunk. I've realized that. Question. I don't know how old you are, but have you ever watched SpongeBob? You can? Cool. Cool beans. Cool. I don't know what you're saying. You can too. But thank you. Okay. You know SpongeBob has a pirate song, like a legitimate pirate song. It's the that song is called Way Up She Rises. It's a drinking song. It's so awesome that it's on there. This isn't going to be that long of a stream. It may be. Who knows? We'll find out. But, yeah, that's a pirate drinking song. I find it amazingly awesome. It's so cool. You know, it starts off like that. I love that song. I'm still trying to polish off this horrible, horrible drink. Whiskey foot bottle. That's exactly what I was just talking about. That's so funny. Yeah, it's still here because it's awful. It's so awful. My foot whiskey. Oh, God. Ugh. I can't believe my neighbors to the north aren't angry all the time. Well, they do have Crown Royal, and Crown Royal is top notch. Top notch. I prefer American bourbons. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And see, I don't know if I stated it, but I'm a conservative, libertarian, and people think that we hate everybody. That is not exactly like us. These things go to show that that's not true at all. I love everybody. I like anybody except for people that try to tread on me. You know, if you're going to sit there and be like, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that, you can't say this, you can't say that, that's the only time I have a problem with somebody. But I think that should be how everybody sees the world. But to each their own. No. Yeah, fuck the dictators. Completely agree. But there seem to be a lot, like an unhealthy amount of people like that nowadays. I mean, are you from America? Where are you from? I know here it's crazy. It's gotten crazy. Oh, now that I'm at new report got published that masculinity is terrible. It's absolutely awful. You're not supposed to be masculine. It's bad for the world to be masculine. But I hate to tell them. Oh, goddamn! Oh, see, you may have stated this before, but like I said, I was wasted faced, and I can barely see the picture. The pictures are so tiny. But yeah, apparently masculinity itself, traditional masculinity, is terrible. Which I think any nation that is going to war would say otherwise. You know, because you're going to want those masculine men, or your country's going to get taken over. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. That sounds like some like 80s cop drama. No, 90s cop drama bullshit. What is that too? Mary Jane's Last Dance. No. Saint Tom Petty. It's Tom Petty. That's right. I don't condone violence, but yes, I'll agree. Good Lord. You should see the stuff I try to write down when I've been drinking. It's completely out of control. Completely out of control. I don't know what it says, but yeah, maybe one day. Maybe if I drink more, I'll figure it out. It'll all come together. Yeah. It is Mary Jane's Last Dance. Yeah, it is Mary Jane's Last Dance. What is the chorus? The chorus uses weird chords, and I didn't write the chords down. That's definitely not it. It's an E something. Dudes do rock. I don't see what's the problem with us. Oh yeah, in America it's bad. It's really bad. Like white males especially. I've never heard such blatant racism ever in my life. Ever. I live in a super diverse area, just a little small community in Virginia, and we have everybody here. I mean, literally everybody. There's Indians, like the dot ones, the real Indians, not Native Americans. I've only seen. So, well, we have a few. We have we call them Charles City Indians because they were a Native American group that they originated from Native Americans and the freed slaves getting together. They got a beautiful skin tone. My God, I think they're like the original red bone people. Gorgeous and awesome people, man. I used to train with a guy when we were doing boxing. He was young. He's way younger than me. He still is young. What am I talking about? I'm 32. I think he's probably about 21. But when he was 19, we trained together. And I tell you what, his whole family was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. My ears go red. My ears go red. Thank God my whole face doesn't. I've been working or playing around with stupid chords. I wrote down a bunch of crazy chords that I'm trying to learn because my fingers, they betray me a lot. Because I don't know if I've ever said it, but I'm actually a bass player. I just started playing the guitar a year ago. And playing an electric guitar from an acoustic guitar is totally different. Electric guitar, you're just playing bar chords, two note chords or 3-note chords. Now, that's a A in a bar chord, C in a bar chord. Now, an A in a real acoustic chord, much more full, a C in an acoustic chord. That other one wasn't a C, I lied, that was a G. G. If you're drunk, that's awesome. That's what I expect from my people. That is exactly what I expect. Oh, yes. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Oh, good Lord. Did I write that down when I was drunk too? All right. Someone I can barely read it, but I think it says Joan Osborne. But I wrote down one of yous. Do you remember that? Maybe later. It's chilly. I got the window open and it's about to snow. So right now it's cold as Jesus in this room. But maybe later. You know, once the alcohol starts to take effect. Yeah, Joan. Yeah, so okay, it's one of something. I wrote down one of yous. I promised. All right, I promised. But I'll have to figure that one out because I still haven't done that because I could barely tell what the hell I was saying in it. And I just deciphered my handwriting. Oh, man. Live streams are so fun, especially when it's only like one or two people. Then it's all intimate and whatnot. But I always see there's people watching, but no one ever talks. You're the only person that's talking to me. I like to be interactive. I don't like to sit here and preach the whole time. Oh, that's a cute song. These are all the same songs. Like, I literally go through this. Fuck straight women, they don't deserve you. Most of them are horrifically mean. Very mean. The last one she was evil. She was a Puerto Rican. Gorgeous. She started off so sweet. And then I put a 1-carat diamond on her finger, and the whole world changed. The whole world changed. She became so evil. It was just, nope, this ain't going to work. And it did not work. It did not work at all. I just can't do it, man. I could if it wasn't for sex. Yeah. But I think Stewie Griffin said it the best on Family Guy. You know? If it wasn't for that part, it would be awesome because I could totally just hang. But that's why I'm friends with everybody because I like to hang out with gay men. Some of the fucking most hilarious, fun times I've ever had. If I hang out with all my straight friends are even more tattooed than me and fucking, we look like a group of goddamn pirates hanging out together. And that's kind of how we act. We go wild. my best white friend in the world recently broke my nose. Like, my nose didn't have this little hump in it about a month ago. But we got to wrestling and shit, and I had him in a headlock, and that son of a bitch threw his head back, broke my nose. It was irony, and karma got him because he ended up getting hit by a car that night. He's okay. He's fine. He just got a little bit of stitches and stuff. But yeah, when I hang out with my gay friends, we always have the fun. I bet you could have. I bet you could have. You're a handsome person, man. You're a very handsome person. You could totally have snagged you some badass broads. Oh. But not all the straight women I know are awful cunts. But a good portion of them. Good portion. The lady that might end up my wife, she is a sweetheart. She's got 2 kids. But I'm kind of cool with that, man. Those boys need a father. They need a man in their life because right now they are running their mama ragged, running all over her. And that's no bueno. But I've known her we used to date about 10 years ago. We dated for 2 years. And we had a really good time, but we were young, dumb, and it just was not worth going through all the stuff we were going through. God, I can't wait till that bottle's over. Oh, no, she's not. She's not. She's a sweetie. Like, I actually started talking to her. She thinks I'm borderline crazy. But her point is valid. Might be a little borderline crazy. Definitely not perfect. Oh. That's awesome. I love Pink Floyd.
I'm scared.
My boy. I'm scared of boil.
Stop. A snipe.
I don't know what that means. That's a British term. It must be a British term because I have no idea what brill means. It's all good. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to stop at the boil. Got me all distracted and whatnot.
Sorry.
It's all right, boil.
How to get away from the dogs.
Yeah, they act a little crazy when you first come in. Did you have a good eat?
Yes.
All right.
I'm going down here.
Love you, boy. Fucking sweetheart. That's my pride and joy right there. I try to. I try every day. Being a single father gets overwhelming sometimes. But my parents take a lot of they take the brunt when daddy needs alone time. What I like to call white guy thinking time. I just go out in the woods and go fishing. Go to, my favorite little creek, and that's what I call white guy thinking time. But yes, my favorite band in the world, Pink Floyd. Those guys are geniuses in every way. Yeah, I've had responsibilities. He's about to turn 8, so I've been having responsibilities for quite some time. It's all good. I do know that. Hey, it's just me and you again. Those other cunts finally left. And tell me this ain't the best shirt in the world. Fucking Booze Cruise. It's goddamn a scene that never actually happened, where Washington was crossing the Delaware, and they're all holding up solo cups. Greatest shirt in the world. Greatest one. I don't know, my other political nonsense one is fucking awesome shit. Oh, he will. He got his mama smarts. His mama was very smart before she became a raging alcoholic, like crazy woman. Ooh, he loves to read. I don't want to push him too hard. Ooh, pushing too hard. That's one of my band songs. I haven't played it much. Let's see if we can figure it out. I'm gonna have to play this one in bar chords till I figure it out. There it is. I love that song. That song's sweet. Sweet. No, it's not. Sweet. Oh. But you sacrifice everything for you. Always. You got to. You got to. Yeah. It's always, I don't know. It's fun having kids. It's like little mini versions of you that you have to mold and shape to be better than you. It's pretty fun. I like being a dad. I enjoy it very much. YouTube is fucking with me. You're clearly speaking to me, and it says you're not there. Odd. What song is that? Boys of Summer or some shit? I don't know the chords for that song. I gotta really start writing this stuff down. I like that song. Sticker on the Cadillac. Odd. Oh, I had a lot of weird music. It is fucking with people because, yeah. Oh, I know you. I love Owen Benjamin, man. His recent videos are making me laugh so hard because I'm on every one of his live streams. You'll see me here and there on the freaking chat talking. Very rarely, because most of the time I just like to listen. But he doesn't want to become a flat earther. But there are no, like, I'm not a flat earther. I'm not a globe earther. I could give a shit what we're on. It doesn't really matter to me. It's not going to change my life one way or the other, or one way or the other. But yeah, watching him have to deal with no actual facts to support either one of them that make true sense mathematically is hilarious. I feel bad for him because it's going to make him spiral, you know. He had to give up his debate with the old flat earth guy. He's just going to he's going to have a talk now because, yeah, he can't debate it. It's just something he wasn't able to debate. But yeah, I think the moment you mention that you're a conservative on any of the things, Twitter, YouTube, any of that, they immediately start messing with all your account information. Like what you see as I hate to say content creator because I don't like to call myself a content creator because I'm not really a content creator. I'm more of I just speak on stuff that I've seen. And here lately I've been watching nothing but the worst news outlets that I never wanted to watch, but I have to because they suck and I have to call them out on stupid stuff. So I have to watch them and it's miserable. I don't even know where I was going with that. That just bummed me out. Yeah. See, I flew when I went to France because I have family in France. When I went there, we stayed really low. Like we didn't go from what I remember. It was a long time ago, but from what I remember, when we were over the ocean and everything, we were low. I could see whales, like fucking a whole group. That was the most memorable thing of the whole flight is I was looking at whales in the ocean, a whole group of them. I was like, that's amazing. But, yeah, I don't like to fly. I can't fly. I'm a human. I can swim, so I'll get on a boat. And I'll get in a train or a car because, you know, I don't know. I like staying on terra firma. I like the terra firma. Planes are freaky. They freak me out. Oh. Why was it lucky? Because we stayed low? Yeah, when we were over the ocean, we were probably only about, I'd say maximum 500 feet. I mean, I could clearly see the whales at one point. I was just like, holy crap, that's a whole gaggle of humpback whales right there. It was pretty cool. It was pretty terrifying, though. I know when we landed in, it was Greenland or Iceland. I think it was Greenland. To refuel or something. Change planes. It was snowing up. Because when we left the States, it was warm. And I was wearing shorts. Then we got there to switch planes. And it was absolutely freezing. And the snow was going up my trousers. Didn't care for that much at all. I know that was the fastest run I ever did to get inside of the building ever. Oh, whatever that place was, it sucked balls. I don't know how people live there. Eating whale faces and spoiled shark. I forgot what that dish is called, but they like that crap where you hang sharks up just for them to spoil, and then they eat it like cheese. Ugh, that doesn't even sound appetizing. You can go from China to Seattle in global Earth time. Well, there's problems to all of it. There's problems to both sides. of the argument. It really is. And like Owen Benjamin was saying, if you look at a global flight map, like, shows all the flight chartings and everything, they go in really awkward ways. They don't go in ways that would just make fucking sense. See, my theory is that the Earth is actually way bigger than they say it is, because they say it's, 24,000 miles in circumference? I don't believe that, because certain flights take so long, and planes that are cruising at high altitude and shit are going fast as fuck, man. I mean, some of them are going upwards of 500 miles an hour when they're 30-something thousand feet up in the air. So why would it take so goddamn long? Especially because the air's thinner up there, so there's less resistance on the plane itself and all that. Why the hell does everything take so long? I don't know. All I know is that it's beyond me. And I dove into the flat earth and round earth stuff for a while. I mean, for a couple months I was studying that shit. This was a long time ago. And all it did was confuse my brain. I mean, that's true. I'll give you that. But, he would probably ban someone for saying that, because he's like, that's not an argument. You know how it is. He is in tune with some really serious shit. But I'm not. I don't care. I just don't care. Like I said, to me it's flat, but they say it's round, so I'll go with that. Look, it's fucking round enough. There are a lot of weird things about the round earth, though. There's a lot of weird things about the round earth. I don't want my brain to go in this direction, because then I'll end up going mad again. Awful. The wings. Planes can't land in the sea. You think they can? If they can't, it rips. Oh yeah, planes. Planes completely disintegrate if they touch the water. For the most part. I mean, we had that miracle on the Hudson where that Captain Sully landed in the Hudson River with one of those big-ass jumbo jets, and everyone survived just fine. A couple of people had panic attacks and all that stuff, but, that wasn't because the plane landed in the water. That was because they were kind of being pusses. That guy saved their life. They should have been so happy. Yeah, I got the Canadian football. It's so hard to drink. It's lasted forever. It's so hard to drink. I do not approve of it. You know that. I do not approve of it. It's awful. I'm going to call this company or something. I don't know. I don't know if I want to talk to Canadians, to be honest with you. Yeah, yes, they tried to sue him for saving their lives. When I first heard that, I was like, this is the craziest, dumbest group of people. The people that tried to sue him had to be liberals, like far leftists or something, because that seems like their mentality. This guy just saved my life. I'm going to sue him for that, because nothing else they do makes any sense. Yeah, I was like, what? So you would have rather have died? You would have rather have him just nosedive that plane right into the water or the ground? What were they thinking? That just goes to show a lot of American mentality. It's all about money. If you think you can sue somebody, try your hardest, because working apparently sucks. Working is awesome. I have a fine collection of axes over there. I would much rather use those axes to do work than sit there and sue somebody to get free money. Nothing is free. Say they sued them and they would have won. You know how big of pariahs they would have been? And they would have been seen as the most absolute, most horrific people on the planet. They would have been shunned every day. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Because you seem like a very knowledgeable person. So explain the group of Saudi school people, college students that had the boxes in the World Trade Centers, and those boxes, if you look at the numbers on them and you research those numbers, they're fuses. They had something to do with it. They had something to do with it. That may be one of the biggest conspiracies of my lifetime. At least I hope it is. God, I hope it doesn't get much worse than that. But yeah, that's one of the biggest conspiracies in my lifetime. I still remember the day that happened. I was in junior high, and I skipped school that day. And Mike, do you know John Kelly personally? I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, Obama wasn't elected to me. He was anointed. But a lot of presidents are anointed. I think Trump may be the only completely unanointed president that there's ever been. I'll have to take a look at it. I'll have to take a look at that. The name's very familiar. I know things about John Kelly, but off the top of my head, yeah. But yeah, Trump is the only unanointed president, I think, in American history. He was a complete outsider. No one wanted him but the people. No, I don't know. Bush was a neocon, warmonger neocon. He was just like his daddy. I didn't trust him. I didn't trust him at all. And I think I was right not to trust him. He put us in endless wars. I hate war. War is not necessary unless you are being attacked, in my opinion. I believe it. They probably ate them too. What is that shit called? Xenodrin or xenogland or something? Yeah, there's a lot of conspiracies about that stuff. There's a whole lot of conspiracies about it. Adrenochrome? That sounds right. That sounds right. With the whole, Pizzagate and all that stuff. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to dive a little deeper into that. And what do you mean his early platform? Can you summarize, elaborate a little bit? Bush was totally a neocon, though. I didn't like neoconservatives. Neoconservatives are they're the right-wing globalist, which Bush and his daddy was. Bush Sr. and Bush Jr. Bush Sr. actually enacted a whole lot of policy that was straight globalistic policy. It was crazy. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. From what I've heard about him, I can see that. That's when they got to him. And once you turn, you will always be what you turned into. Even if you go back. No. If you're ever like that, you will be forever like that. Did you see the Bush Sr.'s funeral? How many weird things and conspiracy-oriented things have went on during that funeral? Pretty intense. There's videos all over YouTube. Yeah. So much for that idea, though. So much for that idea. They should, that's one of America's biggest faults to me, is we go into these Arab nations and the Middle East nations and we take out the dictators. Yes, dictators suck. Dictators are awful to us in the West, because the West is the best. But these people are used to that type of stuff. They can't, if you take a dictator away, the people go into complete lawlessness and anarchy. You just can't take it away. That's how they're used to living. That's what is actually controlling the masses, is that dictator. They fear that person, so they don't go crazy. Look, exactly when we took out Saddam, Muammar Gaddafi, we've been trying to take out the people of Syria. Trump wanted to take us out of Syria. Now you got this stupid asshole Michael Bolton that says, no, we're not going to leave Syria. How are you going to disobey the president? I don't get that. He is the commander in chief. How are you going to say no? I don't get that. Leave that son of a bitch in there, because he's controlling the masses over there. Let him do that. That's what keeps control over there. They are not like us in the West. They may have. They must have lied and manipulated him in such a way, though. Such a way. I don't know. But all I know is Bush put us in a couple what seemed to be never-ending wars, which put Americans' bases places where they can never probably leave. No, I'll agree with that last. Hell could freeze over, but I can believe that. I'll go with that. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes some sense to me. Yeah. I did like Bush when he first got elected, because he was that little goofy fucking. He was a goofy ass little Texan, and he really was that one president where it's like, man, I'd like to drink a beer with that guy. But then everything changed, Yeah, Trump doesn't believe in him. Trump believes in the shit he believes in, and he's not one to sit there and be persuaded easily at all. If he has a thought and someone goes against that thought, he's usually like, no, my thought makes more sense, way more sense than yours. I mean, Trump is awesome. I don't care what anyone in America says. He's going to go down, at least in the history books, as one of the best presidents there ever was. He's tried to get us out of global wars that have no end. He's made our economy just boom. Did not come was dropping. Did nothing. Exactly. Sometimes the best thing to do is nothing. Sometimes the best thing to do is absolutely nothing. You're right about that. You're right, and that's what Trump's been doing about. Because here lately, our stock markets have been, just lately, since the midterm elections, the stock markets have been a roller coaster. Before that, it was up. The only time our stock market goes down is when left-leaning politicians start to gain a little bit more control. That's when you start seeing the stock market dip. Because right before the midterm elections, we were at the highest. Oh, I know it. Nigel Farage has said this. People from, I can't pronounce their names because they're all crazy. Moon, I think, from South Korea has said this. There are a lot of politicians who have said this. President Taft's rules are the best. You're going to have to elaborate that, because that's going way further back than my brain wants to go. Wait, why do you know more about American history, like presidential history, than I do? That's sad. That makes me sad. I'm going to have to start reading more books. I've been reading nothing but modern political books, going back to the Clintons. Actually, hold on. Going back to Carter. Yeah, he is. He's a good. He's strong. The world was going so globalistic, and getting globalistic leaders, and the people are getting fed up with that type of crap, because screw that. We're sovereign people. Our nations should be sovereign. They should be separated by borders and rules and ways of life, everything. Yeah, Carter was weak. This one book I got, it tries its damnedest to glorify him, and it all it did was completely show how how crappy of a president he ever was. He was nothing. He was nothing. Nothing at all. I'll be right back. I'm going to go right over here, check out this other computer really quickly. Give me 1 second. America needs to look after its own first. Yes, just like America needs to look after its own. Canada needs to look after its own. Mexico needs to look after its own. Europe, all y'all's countries need to look after its own. And the Eastern Bloc, so, I mean, that's what they call it here. I don't know. But the Eastern Bloc, they're doing that. Hungary, all of them, they're doing that. They're starting to say, hey, enough is enough. We're not going to go along with this crap. We're going to do what is right for Hungarians. We're going to do what's right for the Polish, is what the Polish people are saying. I mean, yes, exactly. Every nation should be sovereign. Because when you start mixing too many groups of people, you get anarchy. And that's all that will happen is anarchy. Look at Paris. Paris, before the Yellow Jackets, which are awesome, and God bless them for their struggle. I hope they keep it up, and I hope they do what they're doing or continue to do what they're going to do with the banks. Oh, if they all withdrew their money from the banks at the same time, good Lord, the banks would collapse. Oh, it would. Macron needs to go. I don't agree with everything Marine Le Pen is for. I agree with a lot of it, not all of it. So you have some things, like little small things she could chip away at. But he needs to go because he is ran strictly by the globalist. He was like Obama. Obama was a puppet, just like he is. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah. I don't like what Russia did with the Ukraine. I don't like what they did there. They need to leave the Ukrainians alone. I know there's a portion of the Ukrainians that they side with the Russians, but they should just leave. If they like Russia so much, they should go to Russia. Don't try to secede part of your own nation to Russia because you'll never get that back. Yeah. Yeah, Marie Le Pen's awesome. She's a cool chick. I'll be right back. Let me check this other computer real quick, and I'll be back in about a couple seconds. Whoop. Oh, really? Oh, isn't that interesting? Tell you what, the next live stream I might do outside by the fire. That would probably be a good change of scenery. But I am working on a studio right now, so I have no funds for it. I mean, no real funds for it, but I am working on a studio right now for we can not be in here. What did Newland say? What did Newland say? Ugh. God, they really need to stop filtering that through socks. Or at least use clean socks. My God, don't use. I'll check it out. I would check that out. Hold on, let me grab it. Bam, pin. All right, I will research that. Ugh, neocon. I already don't like the sound of it. I really hate neocons. All they are is the globalist version of conservatives. And globalism is so awful. Ugh. Ugh. They all sit there and they all get in cahoots with people like George Soros. That guy went around Germany back in World War II. Yeah. George Soros causes a lot of angst around the world. He is a scumbag. He is a billionaire scumbag. He is exactly what you should strive not to be if you ever run into some serious freaking dough. If you ever make it for real, like on an extreme way, don't ever become like Soros. That guy is scum to the earth. What an awful... I mean... Ugh. I can't believe he's been allowed to do the things that he's done. I don't understand why America harbors him. We should kick him out. I mean, he's got a giant compound. He's trying to destroy the world's economy today. I mean, he may have been focused on the UK, but nowadays y'all got so much problems from within that, I mean, y'all have a lot of fighting to do to get y'all's country back. Yeah. He is a Nazi collaborator. I was just watching it was a short documentary about him earlier today. And he was talking about, it was an interview, I want to say from the 80s, where he was, and he still looked exactly the same. That's kind of creepy. He still had that really old, just pathetic look to him. And he was saying how he felt no sympathy. He didn't feel bad for going around with the Nazis and handing out certificates of death pretty much to the Jews. Oh yeah, he was terrible. He used to hand out the certificates to the Jews that were like, here, take this to the train station and it will take you to the concentration camp. And he said his own words. Oh, I hope. I'm not going to say that out loud because I don't want this to get blacked out or kicked off. But that would be a blessing to the whole world. There's certain people that don't deserve to breathe the same air as us normal people. And he's one of them. What an evil, truly evil human being. Let me look at it real quick here. I'm trying to remember shit and I just can't. My memory is that of a dog dick gnat. You know what a dog dick gnat is. You ever seen a dog's dick in the summertime? It's got all them little freaking flying gnats around it. That's about the size of my memory. So I have to. I got so many little notepads. I have to write every fucking thing down. Oh yeah, they were against everybody. The Nazis were pieces of shit, man. They were, I mean, truly scum of the earth. What amazes me is that Hitler and Goebbels and all of them could sit there and take what was a flourishing, very smart, intelligent whole whole civilization of Germany, like the whole populace, and make them not give a shit about their fellow humans. That blows my mind. I mean, how? How in the world could that happen? I mean, the Germans at the time were the most scientific. I mean, they were literally some of the most brilliant people. The German scientists, just to say the German scientists were, the Russians. No one ever talks about that. There was a Russian Holocaust within Russia. It had nothing to do with Hitler. That was all Stalin. But no one ever talks about that. Yeah, there's when you look at the map of how many, I know Germany generally tried to keep, or the Nazis tried to keep concentration camps and all that stuff out of Germany for the most part. They spread them around Poland and everywhere around Germany. But there's no damn way they didn't know. There's no way a people can be that dumb when they're that smart. You know? There's no way. There's no way. I mean, there had to have been at least, I wish I could remember the exact one. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I just flipped to a random page in my notebook. Deaths under communism. Starts off with Stalin. 9 million people were killed under Stalin. How many people were killed under Hitler? Not supposedly. Excuse me. I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like that we know of. Not that many. What, 6 million? It was terrible that it was against mainly a specific type of person, which was the German Jews and any other Jew they could get their hand on, the gypsies, the gays, political prisoners. I understand that. But Stalin himself killed 9 million people. Well, he didn't himself. That would be impossible. That would be amazing if one person could do that. But yeah, Pol Pot in Cambodia, he had 1.5 to 3 million deaths. This is all under communism. R.J. Rummel's Death by Government, which was actually a pretty good book. I can barely remember it now because it's been so long since I read it. Like I said, I don't retain shit. About 110 million people, foreign and domestic, were killed by communism democide from 1900 to 1987. That's insane. In China, don't forget China. Old Mao Zedong, 76 million deaths. I think he kind of beat Hitler. Which is crazy. What these freaks will do, man. What freakish people will do. I think it was Owen Benjamin who said something funny to me. He which I think we've all thought this, when, people are good judges of other people just by looking at them. And you can tell if people have crazy eyes that there's something not right about them. Look at Hitler's baby picture. He had the same crazy eyes that he did back in like 1933 when oh my God. Yeah, libertarian's the way to go. Just don't tread on me. That's pretty much it. Just don't tread on me. Do you, as long as it's not fucking with others, that's cool. But, a libertarian government, to me, wouldn't work exactly because of that. Because a government slightly has to tread on you. Just a little bit. In order to be a government. It's kind of in the name government. They govern you. They tell you what to do. It's a fucked up situation. Yeah. A lot of the Russians, I don't know if he was Jewish or not. I don't think he was. Yeah. He was Georgian. That's why he didn't like to for a long time, he didn't like to talk openly because he had such a heavy Georgian accent. He didn't want the people to hear that Georgian accent, you know. But once the Great Patriotic War happened, people didn't give a fuck about that accent. They were just like, holy shit, we got to kill some Nazis. Which most of the other world people were thinking the same thing. That's how it's supposed to be. It's starting more and more to feel that that's not the situation. I don't know if it's at our delegation anymore. I don't know. I could see him taking meth. He had a lot of problems from the get-go. Hitler was all the main head of the Nazi party were all on drugs. Look at what's his name? The fat guy that actually ended up in trial and they made him all skinny. I just watched his documentary. He was the World War I ace pilot. Yeah, that's exactly. Revolt. People need to also remember that. Not you. Not me. What? Not me what? Not me what? That confused me. That seemed out of place. But yeah, it's just, damn, I lost my train of thought. The whole not you thing screwed me up. I didn't know what you meant by that. But what the hell was his name? Goring, Hermann Goring. That dude was on so many drugs. And you could see that when we put him in prison, awaiting the Nuremberg trials, they slowly started to wing him up. When he went to, you can see all the film you want of it. When he was walking around with Hitler and stuff, he was this big, giant, rotund son of a bitch. And then once we got him, and by the time the Nuremberg trials happened, you could see he was a shell of what he used to be. It's because we winged him off his drugs. Heads are skinny as hell. I don't know what else he was on. He was on a lot more because he started off taking, I want to say 17 different drugs a day. And then every like week or every day, they take just like one pill away from him. They say every day, I think, on the documentary. It couldn't have been that, because that would have taken no time for him to understand, because they were trying to do it without him realizing what was going on. So it was probably every week they took a pill away. But yeah, it doesn't. I always thought meth made you skinny, because in America, out west, giddy people. That girl I was talking about, my soon-to-be hopefully wife, not soon. I mean, I'm taking my time with it. But yeah, she was in Utah, which is a big meth area. And she said the people out there were just so nasty. She was just driving through, and they called the police on her because she was sitting in a parking lot trying to figure out directions. These people are deranged. Most pilots in the Air Force. Yeah, I could see that. To keep them awake and keep them alert, I could see that. They're probably on something like Adderall type deal, which Adderall is an amphetamine, you know. It's amphetamine salt, Adderall. Oh, it just doesn't get any better. It just never gets any better. Yeah, they tried to prescribe me Adderall one time. No, I can't say that. I have done it before. I've done a lot of things before. I've always been the experimental type, but I wouldn't recommend it to nobody. That's that shit kept me up for days, and it wasn't even a pleasant thing. I was like, after the first time, it was one and done. That's how most of my experiments and experiences are. It's one and done. It's like, I don't like that. That's no bueno. No good there. Yeah, I don't like I prefer a downer over an upper any day. I don't want to be like, ding. Nah, no fun. I also like to sleep. So anything that messes with my sleep, now you're going too far. Now you're going too far. I've never done ketamine. I love mushrooms. Most religious experiment or experience. You really got to watch out for that. Because, oh, you hated it? I didn't like acid. It made me feel all jittery and weird. Ecstasy didn't do anything for me when I tried it. Didn't do a damn thing. Mushrooms, I gotta say, I did like, and that's why I knew not to mess with them. Yeah, acid was no good. It was just straight up no good. I bet you back in the 60s, that stuff, when it was the CIA putting it out, it did nothing for me. It did make the wind, because I was sitting out in the middle of a river on these big giant river rocks, and the wind was blowing really hard. It made the wind feel neat. I gotta say, it was like I was being hugged by the air. That was kind of cool. But other than that, I didn't feel anything else different. I prefer beer. Cocaine makes me angry. Like, angry at it. It's like, you just wasted my money. I'm all like, nah. I'm all jacked up and want to grind my teeth for no damn reason. There's nothing going on, but I can't go outside because if I go outside, I'm going to freak out that someone's staring at me, so I have to come back in the house. Yeah, it was just, it's like the paranoid drug. It makes you paranoid. The only drug that I actually liked would be marijuana. Fucking weed was awesome because it was chill. It didn't really change my way of thinking. Didn't make me see anything. It just slowed me down to where I could just chill. Oh yeah, no. If you could be completely wasted. I mean, completely wasted off liquor. If you do one small bump of coke, you're completely sober and just like, all wide-eyed and shit. Yeah, weed to me shouldn't even be a drug. It shouldn't be a classified drug because it's not. It's just not. It's just, I don't know. You smoke it and you kind of chill out a little bit. Yeah, it shouldn't. I mean, that is one of the most natural of all drugs. Unless you get coca plants and just chew the leaves and get a little jazzed up. I mean, you won't get jazzed up like you just snorted a line of some uncut Nicaraguan or something, but you'll get a little jazzed up, but it's terrible for your teeth. Terrible for your teeth. But so is anything if you don't brush your teeth a lot. Did I tell you what the diet? No, what is Ambien like? I know it's a sleeping pill, and I've heard it makes people say and do some stupid shit. Is that true? I won't really take sleeping pills. It's horrible. Yeah, so I've heard. I've been prescribed trazodone, which is a sleeping pill, but it ain't nowhere in the Ambien world. Trazodone just makes you pass out if you take enough of it and you wait about 45 minutes. You would just go to sleep. You wake up feeling groggy and nasty the next day. I'll take melatonin. Melatonin's okay. Or the shit that's in NyQuil, the dihephamedrin or something. That shit will put you to sleep. NyQuil's always a staple in this house, just in case I need to go to sleep. But sometimes I don't use the little cup. I just take a gulp and hope it's not too much. Sometimes you wake up with the night sweats. Ugh, I feel gross. See, that's no good. Yeah. If you end up in a different spot than where you began, that's never good. Especially, like not knowing that just coming to in a completely different area. That's not good. I've done that drinking many times. I woke up in jail a couple times from drinking. It's like, what am I here for? They were like, you didn't do nothing wrong. You just drunk in public. It's like, oh, that's still bad. That's still bad. Yeah, I used to drink a lot though. I used to drink a bottle of vodka every other night. And there was times when they came out with cake flavored vodka. Whew, that shit tasted like cake. They changed the recipe or something because the last time I tried it, I was like, oh, this doesn't taste like cake at all. But the old cake vodka, by Pinnacle, man, that shit was delightful. Tasted just like a cake. And I don't eat sweets, but I'll drink them. Gail's okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been to jail a few times for stupid drunken publics and whatnot. What can you do? It's a little misdemeanor. A little brush off. You'll be all right. Pay a fine or something stupid. But, back in the day, we didn't have to worry about that. They'd be like, hey, get home. Or do you want me to take you home? Yeah, thank you, officer. I'm wasted. But no, nowadays, everything's a fucking problem. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I used to do that on an every other night basis. When I was married, yeah, because I used to be married. Biggest mistake of my life. It only lasted 2 years. We both were like, this ain't working out. This is stupid. We should stop. And when I was married, I used to drink by myself a case, which is 24 beers, and then a bottle of rum every night for 2 years. Until we finally said, this is stupid. Who are we fooling? We weren't meant for each other at all. But I did get the most beautiful little handsome boy in the world out of it. No, she really doesn't. She don't know what she had. That was the problem. She didn't know what she had. Her cell phone and texting was more important than spending time with me and her son. So it was like, this has to stop. This has to stop. But she understands now. She understands now. Because she's married now to a completely other dude. He's just an asshole to her all the time. I think he hits her and shit, which isn't really cool, but that's what she wants to do. I don't know what to tell her. I've already told her everything I could, and she keeps wanting to work through it. I'm like, a guy that's going to hit you once will hit you twice, will hit you 3 times. He doesn't care. Ugh. I'm going to have to make some moonshine, because that's just awful. And my moonshine's delightful. Well, I'm straight and I think you're fucking awesome. You're one of the coolest people I've met on. If I could get it to you, I would. I don't know how to get it to you. I don't know how to semi-legally get it to you. But I know there's got to be a way, because there was this old channel. What the hell is the name of that channel? Don't know anymore. It got reinvented by this channel called the Try Channel. No, it's possible somehow. Let me explain this story. There was an old channel that was awesome, but it got reinvented with the same people pretty much. And now it's called the Try Channel. It's where Irish people try a bunch of shit. It's hysterical to watch. It's hysterical to watch. And there's this really cute Irish chick with, typical Irish, like strawberry blonde hair with this red lipstick, but she looks amazing. And after seeing her fiance, I was very upset, because I was like, I look totally better than that guy. And it's sad that she's with him, because I loved her, in mind. But they've gotten their hands on American moonshine and tried it. And they're in Ireland. So there's a way to get it to you. But my shit's deadly. You got to be careful, because I use a very scientific method. I love chemistry. I know, but that's why I like being friends with y'all, because y'all, I don't know what it is about straight straight guys and gay guys generally get along unless the straight guy is just a total fucking pud. Unless he's just totally homophobic and weirded out. Like I don't get it. I don't really get it. But that's a good thing, you know. My mind's open to a lot, you know. Yeah, but yeah, and that's what I want to do. I want to fuck women. They have a more purpose-built hole in their body. And a lot of straight guys really realize how awesome gay guys are. I've had gay friends since I was a fucking young guy. Since I was really young, like in high school. That's when I started first realizing, hey, that guy right there is gay. But he's one of my really good friends. One of my favorite guys, man. I'm not going to say his whole name. His name was Brandon. He's this black dude I used to hang out with. Cool as shit, man. We used to actually work out together. I have a gym in my basement. And he was one of my workout buddies. I tell you what, he was one of the coolest people in the world. Just chill and down to earth. He was fucking awesome, man. And then I had a really flamboyantly gay friend. He was awesome too. His name was David. We'll go with David. And that dude, he was one of those, like, I am stupid gay. Like, I'm 1980s Elton John gay. He was one of the guys I was talking about earlier, was one of the most hilarious people to ever hang out with. You couldn't have a bad time with him. Fucking hilarious, man. He was, oh, good stuff, man. Good stuff. They always wanted me to go to gay bars, but I was like, no, I'm not going to a gay bar. I don't want to be hit on all night. Not saying I'm handsome or anything, but you know how it can be when there's a bunch of drunk, freaking really stupid, happy gay guys, and they see the straight guy. They know you're the straight guy. They're going to fuck with you all night. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to be subjected to fucking being fucked with all night. Hell yeah, man. We'll rent a hotel room, go chill, man. We'll go fucking party it up. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. As long as you're not too far from Virginia, I'll come see y'all. I wouldn't say just come to Virginia if you come to America, because we don't have much to offer except for Civil War history. And if you're not into Civil War history, then we don't have a whole lot to offer. But if you're ever up in like DC or something like that, I'm only 3 hours away from Washington, so I can come check y'all out. I don't even know what you mean by don't flatter yourself. That's awesome, though. One time, me and one of my buddies, we Eiffel Towered this one stripper chick. It was pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. I heard one of my other friends talking about Eiffel Tower and a stripper chick, and I was like, I can do that. So we did it. I don't want to explain it because it'd be a little graphic for the YouTubes. No, I don't fly. I'll drive or take a train. Yeah, I don't fly. I really don't. I mean that. Like, I could have went and picked up my broad from California because she's leaving California because it sucks so goddamn bad over there and the people suck so bad that she decided to come back. Why don't I fly? Because it's scary. It's frightening. Do I have wings? I don't have wings. I can swim, so I'll take a boat, and I can run and walk, so I'll take vehicles with wheels. You know, I feel good about that. I don't like being in the air. I'm not a fucking bird. I'm not a bird. No, I'm not being a sucker for her. Not at all. Not at all. Like I said, we have a lot of history. And she's been done wrong the whole time. From the moment I left her back in the day to now, she's been done nothing but wrong. And she is honestly one of the biggest sweetheart women you could ever. No, she's not a meth head. She does smoke pot. She did live in California. She has her medical card and everything, which you can get by saying, my back hurts. And in California, they'll be like, well, you deserve a prescription and a card. Here you go. You're card carrying. Yeah, California, it doesn't fucking matter anymore. Anyways, it's legal for everybody. Which hopefully it'll be that way for everybody around the world. It's just fucking, it's a plant. It's definitely not as bad as goddamn nicotine. This shit'll kill you. I mean, pot smoke probably is not good for you either, but it ain't gonna kill you as fast as fucking tobacco, because they're putting chemicals in this because the government's allowed to put whatever chemicals they want in anything they want. Man, you gay guys are so wonderful. At least you are. Some of the guys on there have sent me some pretty horrific things. It's like, whoa there, buddy. Slow your roll. Watch what you say. I don't even know you yet. I haven't even spoke to you at all. Chill. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying, in general, some of the guys on. That makes me want to go to Hawaii or something. If I could hit the right note. It's a SpongeBob thing. Fuck it. I'll never do it. I've never been a slide guitar player. My other guitarist, he could probably do it. Saw what Paul, you saw me pause on what? Don't confuse me. Really? That's awesome. Well, actually, out west, where the temperature is it's a lot better. And they have stuff called ditchweed, where people just throw their seeds out of their car because it's legal there. And there's like, oh, seed. And shit grows in the ditches there. No, I didn't pause on your English. I didn't mean to pause on the fact that you're English. I think it's awesome that you're English. The fact that you're talking to me from across the pond is amazing to me. I just got into technology. Like, this is all new to me. You can go on any one of my social media things and look. It all started in August of last year. That's not that long ago. That's a few months. I mean, YouTube, I just started my I've had a YouTube account for a while, but I just started doing streams and my videos, my political type videos just recently. I only have fucking 5 subscribers. I can dig it though. I can dig it. I know things take a while and I don't mind. Because it doesn't matter. You're brown in English, and those who I grew up with never said anything. Why would they? Why would? Most people don't give a shit. It's not on what you look like. It's on who you are. Who you are as a person. I think a lot of people forget that. I'm not saying you're one of them. I'm just saying I think a lot does. It does take a while. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I don't get why people are. Cause I always state stuff like because I'm a white guy, and the only reason I say that because right now in America, white men are hated, absolutely fucking hated. We're treated like second-class citizens. We're treated like we are all racist and hate everybody and everything that's not white. I said, dude, I don't give a shit. I know quite a bit of white people that suck dick, and like they're horrible people, you know? It doesn't matter what color, race, religion, or anything you are. If you're cool, you're cool. If you're not, well, you fucking suck. All people rock, man. And a lot of white dudes too, Rob. I know quite a few. I only hang out with cool people, man. Yeah, I've been banned from Twitter a couple of times. Like, I've been put in Twitter jail. You know, now you can't even say illegal immigration. I think it's on Facebook. If you say illegal immigration, then you will be kicked off Facebook. Or illegal alien, illegal immigrant. You can't put the word illegal in front of anything. It's like, well, then all y'all are doing is denying facts and truths. So y'all are ignorant and moronic. On Facebook? How did you get away with that? Because all I did was talk shit about foot tasting Canadian whiskey and got kicked off fucking Facebook Live for what, a month now? It's going to be a fucking month, 30 goddamn days for something I didn't even intentionally mean. I could understand if I called them a bunch of glacier monkeys or something, but that's just fucking hilarious. That's just hilarious. Thank you, Owen Benjamin, for that term. The greatest term I've ever heard for Canadians. And they can't even say it's racist. Just a bunch of fucking white people up there. Like real Canadians. Except for the Inuits. But no one's got really anything to say about the Inuits, you know, because those people live a fucking hard life and they choose to live it that way. Much respect. Much respect. Those fucking people are amazing to me. They only eat fucking like whale fat and shit. God bless them. How the fuck do they have kids? Can you imagine fucking in an igloo? How cold? I know igloos are substantially warmer than the air outside because your body heat warms them. But God, I couldn't imagine it. No, it wasn't that fat bitch. She's complaining. Who's complaining after crying? I don't care what they eat, bro. I don't care what they eat. Can you imagine eating nothing but fucking fat? Like, fat. It might taste good, though. I've never had it, to be honest with you. And I'd try it. I'd totally try it. Yeah, they can eat whatever the fuck they want. I don't give a shit. Whatever sustains them and keeps their culture alive. Because God bless them, they have an awesome culture. They have a really cool culture, man. And their clothes are awesome. Man, I would kill to have a fucking Inuit, a real Inuit suit. Man, I'd kill for it. It'd probably be the hottest fucking thing in the world down here in Southern Virginia. But I'd still fucking totally want it. Yes, beef. Yes, that's proper. Beef does need... I like dry aging beef around salt blocks. Yes. My God. Or on salt blocks. That shit's fucking phenomenal. My favorite steakhouse in Chicago. I can't remember the name of it. It's got this fancy ass name. It's like a dude's name or something. Steaks are almost $100 there for like a really good steak. I've had it one time in my life. Best steak in the fucking world. Best steak in the world. Man, what the fuck was that place's name? I'll never remember. I'll never remember. Oh. Damn it. Damn it, this shit's gross. I put it through my moonshine filter, but I don't want to ruin the taste of my moonshine filter. But that is awful. But it does the job, I'll tell you that. It does the job. But it's so gross. You really have to want the job to be done. We don't do Yankee. Proper men reside in... Yeah, I agree. I can't say I don't like Yankees. I got a couple, very few people from the northern states, like Boston and Massachusetts and stuff. they just seem to really like themselves. They remind me of like old school Irishmen that are super proud of being Irish. Which is like, oh, you're not a fucking Irishman. You can go fuck yourself. And it's like, well, no, you, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. In the South, we have a hospitality about us. You know, we got a friendliness about us. In the North, they don't have that. They're not fucking friendly at all. They're not friendly at all. Me and my buddy Gino, you can kind of expect what he was. He was a wop. He was a fucking Italian guy. And we went from here to Elmira, New York, which is close to like Buffalo, the Canadian border area. Those people, they were fucking rude. They were assholes. They treated us like shit because we were like proud. Say, yeah, we're from Virginia. We just fucking drove 24 hours up here to pick up this fucking van. It was a handicap van for this lady with MS we know. And yeah, they treated us like shit. I was like, oh, you're fucking a bunch of cunts, man. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. I should have put explicit on this one because I'm not going to delete this one because I'm still sober enough to know that shit's not out of hand, and I think I'm still speaking somewhat clearly. I know the other ones, I was like, bah, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm gonna make those private. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but people in the North, man, they are a completely different type of people than us from the southern states. They're crazy. They are crazy. Oh yeah, that sad song. I remember playing that. Such the saddest fucking song in the world, man. Saddest song in the world. I don't want to play it right now because I'm in a good mood. I'm in a very good mood. Where is... See on all these pages? I got notes written down. I know it looks retarded, but those are notes. I'm sure I've shown them to y'all before. Well, it does have the. I don't think it's proper though. That's totally not proper. Oh, that sounds beautiful though. Oh, I like that. Well, how's that go? You know the song Angie? Oh, I've been to New York and California. It sucks dick, man. No, they're awful. California's really gone downhill. I don't know when the last time you were at California. Awful now. If you go to somewhere like San Francisco, it looks like a third world country. There's people defecating in the streets. There's needles as far as the eye can see just laying around sidewalks. There was this one just horrific video I saw of it was like a little kid class of little kids. They had to have been kindergarten. I mean, these kids weren't knee high to a grasshopper. And they're sitting here walking down the sidewalk, all holding hands, holding their teacher's hand. And there's a fucking junkie looks at him, pulls out a needle, and shoots up right in front of him. Come on. Come on. That's not fucking America. Where are the police at? Why aren't the police doing their jobs? Oh, that's because liberal policies have been keeping them from doing their jobs over there. Yeah. Oh, they are. Don't get me started. If it was up to me, this border wall would go across Texas, Arizona, and then cut fucking California off from the rest of the United States, go back, and then you got fucking Oregon and Washington and all that shit. Yeah, California wouldn't even be part of the United States anymore. They are so smelling their own farts and just enjoying it. Just, oh, that's fucking lovely. Fuck that, man. Those people, and they're all fleeing to Texas. All the liberals are fleeing to Texas because they've ruined their state. And now they're trying to turn Texas blue. It's like, you don't leave a shithole you created to go somewhere and try to implement the same exact dumb crap that ruined the state you just came from. And that's exactly what they're doing. Yeah, they are. They are turning Texas blue. It's already purple. It's already purple. It was purple during the last election, the midterm elections. Never has a Republican ever had to fight like Ted Cruz had to fight against Beto O'Rourke. Beto is actually Robert. Beto doesn't exist in his name. He made that shit up to pander towards the Spanish, Hispanic, Spanish, whatever, the same fucking thing. He pandered to them. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe it. But yeah, back to something happy. I wish. Fucking I wish. It'll never happen. Just like Social Security. Social Security. I said a lot of shh in that last one. The Social Security, that was supposed to end at the end of World War II. Never happened because the government was like, we like this money. We need this money from the people. It's the problem with the fucking government. They always want our money. Yeah, man, I tell you what. Our government, from 1939 to now, has fallen so far from grace with what they were supposed to be like. It's unreal. I don't have much hopes for the future. You said stop being so sexy. I don't know what I did, but that's awesome. Fucking right on, man. Right on. You gotta know this song. It's Angie by the Rolling Stones. FDR, worst president ever. Agreed. The only reason he was so popular is because he had fucking polio and he was the president during the majority of World War II. Any other president would have been exactly that popular. And his little cohort that took over once he passed away, he was a fucktard. Fucking idiot. Angie. I can't even take it seriously. You got to give me a second though. I love this song for real, but I can't help but to make fun of it a little bit. Let me get. Oh, that's pretty. I like it better with this note. See, this is like an E7. Sounds good, but you put this little pinky note in there. There it is. It sounds so good too. Either one would work, I guess, with the song, really. That's not an E7. I did a dick move and played the country. Sorry. You know how I get once the alcohol starts touching the veins a little bit. Hey, God bless you for saying that. That made my heart fucking grow. I'm like the Grinch right now. I was like, I wish. I wish. I'll never give up. Angie. Angie. What does that say? When will those clouds all disappear? I can't even. I'm sorry. I can't take that song seriously because they actually put emotion into it, and I can't put emotion into songs that I didn't write. Yeah, I'll never give up. I'll never give up the good fight. I will always let people know about, even if the right goes sour, I'm gonna talk shit about them. Right now, all I have to talk about is the left in America because the left in America is fucking retarded. They've lost all sense of humanity. That makes sense. They've actually gone stupid. I know, and I don't like that. I hate that America has become like this tipping point. And yeah, that scares the fuck out of me. But at the moment, as of right now, we have the right man in the White House for the job. God forbid in 2020 he loses the election. Then, oh, shit's gonna get real quick. You might actually see a second civil war. You might. The Constitution. See, the Constitution is malleable. The Constitution is malleable, though. Yeah, he might. You never know. That's why we're really depending on this border wall. I know it sounds stupid that a border wall this argument could really destroy the president, because a lot of people that are behind Trump just want the border wall. That's the reason they voted for him. And if he can't get it, that's going to be an issue. It's going to be a big issue. It's going to be a bigger issue than most people think. But God bless him. I hope to God that he gets that second fucking term. Like I said, he's the best president this country's seen damn near since Lincoln. And I don't say that lightly. No, it's malleable. That's why there are amendments. The damn thing's already been amended so many times, it's hard to keep up with the Constitution nowadays. Well, thank you. And I'll let everyone fucking know that our fucking European brethren are rooting for us, conservatives. You know? Let me go check that other computer real quick. Another couple of seconds. It's not doing anything important. It's just updating because I haven't turned it on in like 5 years. Yeah, it's a really old laptop. It's like that thick. But yeah, I like it. It was one of my first laptops I ever bought. So I keep it around. But let me check on it. It's a piece of crap. So give me 1 second. Ah, you piece of crap. Why are you so slow? Why is everything so slow? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't buy Apple products. I think I've told you all about that before. The whole bitten Apple. Yeah. I won't buy anything that represents the fall of man right on the fucking label. Stupid. I'll take an HP. That's why this thing's taking forever. But it is updating like 200 different updates. Like I said, it's been a long time since it's updated. I should probably delete whatever's on the hard drive. I was very single when when I got that computer. I was a very single person. I should probably delete the hard drive. I don't know what's on there. All right. The U.S. Constitution is one of the most, other than in my opinion, the Holy Bible. Other than the Holy Bible, that is the second best document ever drafted in humanity's history. That Constitution, I mean, it just made sense. It just made, even back when it was originally drafted, made sense because it talked about freedom for everyone, even though America had its blemish of slavery, but back then slavery was all over. And there's actually more slavery now in the world than ever in history of the world. So don't just put that us, certain groups of people like to just put that on us. No, it wasn't just an us thing. I know you know that. Yeah, I know you know that. You're fucking super intelligent. What did you say about Kavanaugh? You're very literal when it comes to the Bible. Yeah. The Bible's awesome. The Bible's an awesome book. It's a fucked up book. Like if you go to, like if you're reading from the Old Testament and everything, whoa. It's crazy. But yeah, slavery is everywhere. And slavery is in a lot of places. Slavery probably still exists in America with these fucking rich ass liberals. And I say that because there's proof of it. I mean, the liberals are the biggest fornicators. They're the ones. You got so many of the human trafficking coming from South America are mostly going actually to Hollywood people. I don't want to get too bad into that because it's so depressing, so sad to me. Oh goddamn. Especially in Syria. Syria is terrible. Is it Syria? Hold on. It's not Syria. It might be Syria, actually, where I read the last statistic of slavery. Yeah, fucking Petalwood. You're exactly right. And you got champions and fucking legends like Owen Benjamin putting this shit out there. And all he does is get shunned by them because they're like, oh, we got to silence this motherfucker. He's telling the truth. He's actually telling our secrets. Yeah, Syria. I think it is Syria where it's really fucking bad. It might be another country over there, though, that it's stupid bad. Where was Muammar Gaddafi from? What was his little his country called? Damn it. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. Do they cut him off? Libya, I think, is where the biggest slave trades ever are happening right now. Yeah, it's Libya, not Syria. It's Libya. Yeah, Libya, people are being traded in open markets right now as we speak. People, if you want to be mad at that. It's just an idea, but it would be a good idea. Yeah, exactly. Libya. Fucking open air slave markets right now. You could go there right now and buy yourself people. You could buy people. There will never be a gold standard for African currency. Africa's a piece of shit. Which I'm not saying like I think it's a piece of shit. It's just a piece of shit. The situation there sucks. Yeah. Well, Hillary Clinton, She was a piece of work. The fact she's not sitting in a federal prison awaiting execution boggles the mind of many Americans. Yeah, I know Egypt's in Africa. It's at the very top. I know Africa. I know, what is it? Geology? No. I want to say geology. I feel like, no, that's land matter, like different shit inland. God damn. Maybe I've been drinking too much. Geography. I know geography fairly well. Yeah. And, yeah, Egypt's went to shit, man. Morocco's went to shit. All these places where Americans used to be able to visit, you can't visit there at all anymore. If you're white and you visit there, you're going to die. They're going to cut your fucking head off. She's suffering. She's suffering already. She's suffering already. She was suffering during the last presidential election. Although that fucking murder done under her, at her command and all that, it's getting to her. That shit wears on a person in a way us normal people couldn't even imagine. Couldn't even imagine, you know? It's wearing on her. It's making her fucking weak, feeble-minded, foolish. Or maybe that's just her liberal roots. I don't know. It's hard to tell the difference. You fucking fake-ass people. Yeah. Well, his brother wouldn't even have had to admit to it. Everyone knows. That's why the whole Me Too movement fucking shunned the Clintons. Everyone knows fucking Bill's past. He's a piece of trash, man. At the time of Monica Lewinsky, she was probably one of the oldest he ever messed with. Oh, yeah. Who pardoned him? Who the fuck pardoned him? The Clintons were one of the biggest American mistakes. One of the biggest American mistakes. They are absolutely fucking horrible. They're horrible people. They fucking, without power, they're nothing. So they did everything they could for power. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Who pardoned them? It wasn't an actual question. It was more like, who fucking pardoned them? You know what I mean? It wasn't an actual question. I probably said it wrong or something. I don't articulate what I'm trying to say that well. Here's a good song. You know the song, you know the Kinks. Let's get off this subject for a moment. Let's try to peruse to something a little happier. Because when it comes to children, I get very angry. When it comes to anyone under 18, I get very angry. It's not your fault at all. You're just talking about factual information. Nothing wrong with that at all. But, you know the Kinks. Yeah. So I do. Yes, you do. You're fucking smart person. Smart man. Smart man. Make me have to fucking read up on my shit and probably not drink so much in order to have a very intelligent conversation. Which one day we should do a fucking podcast together. We'll split screen that shit or something. Once I figure out how to do all that. Like I said, I'm an anti-technologist. I just got into this shit not that long ago. So I'm still trying to figure out how to put clips of other shit in my videos. Make me look more legit. Right now it's just some tattooed up dude talking. I will always protect children. I will always protect children. Always. Till the day I die. Dude, I actually have a problem if I see someone in public whooping the fuck out of their children. Now, I understand children sometimes. I do believe in a little bit of, discipline. You pop them. I don't like popping on the ass. I think it's sexualizing children a little bit. I like to, like smack them in the shoulder. You just, hey. Looking right here. Look at me. Just a little pop, nothing that's going to make them cry. Because all you got to do is just in their shoulder, and they're like, oh, shit, what the fuck? Yeah, you don't have to, like, oh, my God, I used to know. Yeah, exactly. No, it's not even beatings. It's not even beatings. It's a whooping. It's a whooping. Because you can't say, yeah, I believe in beatings, but not in abuse, because the word beating automatically kind of assumes abuse, because you're beating. Like, I beat the fuck out of people who try to hurt me. I don't beat a child. I'll whoop them. It's just a quick whoop. See how much friendlier that sounds? Whoop. But yeah, when it thank you for whoopings. That's right. I used to get whoopings. Actually, I used to get beatings until I got the age where my mama came after me with a belt one time, and I jacked it out of her hand. She whipped at me, and I grabbed it out of her hand and chased her around the pool table a couple times. I didn't hit her, but I let her know those days were over. But I was also a young teenager, probably 12 at the time. I was like, that's enough of that. Speak to me. Speak to me. You can use your words now. I understand words. Where the fuck was I going with that shit? I done lost my train of thought again. I do that a lot. But yeah, a whooping is it's good for kids. It instills discipline. Yeah, my mom, for the most part, she thinks she can. Until it actually comes to the point where she thinks she can. And then I just give her that fucking evil eye. I can give a real evil eye. I can't do it on command, but I can give a real fucking evil look. And it lets people know, hey, slow your fucking roll, because shit just got real. You're going to make me angry now. No, my mom ain't ever tried to whoop me since the day that I took the belt from her. No, I got a better evil eye than my parents ever even thought. But I've been in motorcycle gangs. I'm reformed. I'll say that much. I've been in motorcycle gangs. I've been in a lot of evil things. So I got an evil eye that would, if I used it and was actually inclined to use it, I could scare the devil himself. I could make him rethink his whole fucking lifestyle choices. But I can get mean. I don't like to, though. It's not cool. Yeah, my parents know they have no control over me. I'm a grown-ass man. Can't do it. Won't let anybody judge me or choose to enact their will on me. Can't do it anymore. Just can't do it. I met her in a club down on Soho. We get drink champagne. It tastes just like cherry gold. See you really cold. How do I do an A sustained 4? Why am I asking you? I should be looking at my notes. This is my brain's problem. Do I have it written on this piece of paper? Actually, yeah. It's on this exact piece of paper I grabbed. Thank God, because there's a lot of pieces of paper with notes on them everywhere. Yeah. Well, see, that's the difference between you fucking Brits and us Americans. Y'all always have a little bit more respect when you get older for your parents. Us Americans, we become the parents. And that's about the size of it. We become the parents, and parents can't say nothing to us anymore. I think that's the best way to put it. I felt like I wasn't talking any trash about British people, and I wasn't demeaning parents too bad. Motherfucker. Sorry. I don't know. Oh, damn, it is on camera. Yeah, it kept folding over. Didn't care for that at all. Didn't care for it at all. I bet you could. I mean, I've seen your face. If you, you could probably scare the devil. I can see it. The devil ain't nothing but a pussy. All right, let me go. That's an A. That's not right, is it? A sustained 4. Oh, that's an A7. There's so many goddamn notes on a guitar that it's unreal. I'm sitting here looking for an A sustained 4. I'm like, that's an A7 sustained 4. This is why I always suggest everyone just fucking don't learn the acoustic guitar. Learn the electric guitar. It's so much funner because everything shreds and sounds awesome without having to go through the fucking. There it is. A sustained 4. That's pretty though. Oh, that's pretty. That's a Marilyn Manson song. We have no future. Heaven wasn't made for me. Bow ourselves to heaven. Stand before thee. Wish that I could. I don't actually know that song. I just know those first 2 notes were a Manson song. My bad, people. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not going to apologize because I'm just having fun. So, I do have long fingers. That's why I was a bass player, because I got really long fingers. I could stretch really far. I can go for bam, bam. I can stretch really far if I need to. And that is some dirty thinking. I see them. That's why the ladies like me. I can get up in there and use the thumb to flick the bean all at the same time. Yeah. See, men don't have a bean. Men's bean is like a goddamn green bean. It's way too long. But Elvis, hey, what's going on there? Oh, but Elvis is joining us. I remember him. Or him or her. I don't know. I don't judge. What's going on there? And see, look, YouTube has me at absolute 0. There's no one here, according to YouTube. I know what Owen Benjamin goes through, even though I'm not nowhere on the level of him. But I know what he's going through. Good. I'm glad you're fine, man. Glad you're fine. We're just sitting here, me and Kuntsville. We're having a good time, drinking and a stinking. I scared Seaville away. No, you don't ever scare Kuntsville away. Kuntsville, say something. Please, for the love of God, don't let me be wrong right now. No, maybe I am wrong. There it is. See, we're all together. We're a family. We're all together. I don't care how fucking small this family stays. I don't care if it's 1, 2, or 3 people. Y'all are my people, and I love y'all to death. I fucking dig it, man. I'd rather fucking chill with y'all than anybody else anyways, man. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found the note I was looking for. But damn, what the hell was the first note I was playing there, Kuntsville? Do you remember? What the hell was that note I was playing earlier? It was fucking amazing. Was it A sustained 7? Oh, look at that. Owen Benjamin starts in 30. Well, you know what, Owen? I may lose my 2 favorite people. We won't miss the whole thing. Ow! Did y'all see that shit? That motherfucker grabbed me like a motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Cigarettes are dangerous. On more than one front. All right. How did you know? Have you been listening longer than you spoke? But yes, that's exactly what the fuck I was talking about. No. I know an A sustained 7. That I just forgot. I just forgot what note it was first. But thank you for reminding me. That was gross. All right. Actually, I forgot it. Where's that paper that I punched earlier? I think it had it on it. A sustained 7. No, that note. Oh, maybe it's. Don't actually know, but I know the sound of it. That also is the sound of a Oasis song. Listen, I gotta focus. Good times. I don't care what anyone says. Good fucking times for me, at least. You can get a left-handed guitar. Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. Don't go anywhere, people. Are you still there? They keep saying my connection's unstable. They do this shit. I switched to whistling. Whistling's great. So is the kazoo, because you can't fuck up with the kazoo. And they're hilarious. They turn every song happy. You could play taps and kazoo and it would be fucking hilarious. See, they're starting to fuck with me again. They're starting to fuck with me. The YouTubes is. They're like, your connection's unstable. No, it's not. No, the connection's perfectly stable because nothing's changed. Yeah, I know. I'm starting to believe they do too. It's because I said I'm conservative, and that's okay. Conservative doesn't mean I'm a fucked up person. It just means I'm a person. Just means I'm a person. I'm gonna figure this out somehow. You're right. I love whistling. No. Maybe I should bail on that song. Maybe I should bail on that particular song because I don't actually know it, and I'm trying to go off a song that I haven't heard in a few years. But I do love that song. Marilyn Manson was a freak, but he had some really good music on the album Hollywood. Like some just horribly sad, prophetic stuff. Not pathetic, prophetic. It was intense. But I don't listen to music for shock value. But I do like to listen and take your top off. You keep saying that. Nice thing about it. Yep. I did Hard House. I don't know what Hard House is. Sounds intriguing, but sexual. Scares me a little bit. All right, let's just play something. See, all right. You're a goofy goober. Burlesque classical music. That's awesome, though. I was actually trying to learn some of that on the guitar. And my God, I feel like I need octopus hands because some of it's intense. I've been trying to learn what is it? Midnight Serenade. Midnight Serenade. Midnight Serenade. I think it's Midnight Serenade. And whoa, fucking shit. That shit's complicated. I haven't given up. I'm not gonna give up, but I'm not gonna even attempt to play it until I can get like the first quarter of the song. Nice. I like fancy words like pretentious. Y'all have all heard the Tommy Robinson song. I think I played this before. Yeah, it's a later period of music. I don't think it's either one of them, to be honest with you. It could be, though. It could be. Like my brain at the moment's working at half speed. But y'all remember the "How They Rule You" song of Elvis? Were you in here when I did or attempted to really drunkly play the "How They Rule You" song? I do like talking too. Yeah. Who doesn't like classical music? If you don't like classical music, you're a fag. And I mean that like a burden, like the actual proper fucking meaning of the word. Gross. Feet. Was not here for that. Okay, well. Have you heard of the "How They Rule You"? It went from Hallelujah. I know Kuntzville has. He lives in the area where that song's the most pertinent. All right, I don't know what that is, but I'll check it out. Hey, Beethoven was pretty awesome for contracting like a sexually transmitted. Yes, it's Beethoven. Yes, no. Moonlight Serenade, that's what it is. Fucking beautiful song. It's not hard. It is hard, but it's not too hard to play on the piano. But I can't bring my piano in here. It's in my basement, and I'm not carrying that. I don't think it's physically possible. How They Rule Ya. You've never heard that? It's from Hallelujah. It was the song that Owen Benjamin created for Tommy Robinson. You haven't heard that? I know you know who Tommy Robinson is. He's a fucking hero to all for freedom of speech, freedom of the press. I know I want to learn its basics, but even the basics are fucking complicated. It's a whole lot of single string strumming. If I can just think. No, I'm gonna end up playing House of the Rising Sun right now. I can't figure it out right now. We'll do that later. But How They Rule Ya. Y'all know the song Hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Here's a rockin' version by Tina. Now I'm gonna go back through this later and take all these little links that you're putting in, and I'm actually gonna listen to them. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm gonna fucking. Oh, you don't have to retract your message there, cunt Bill. But yeah, I will totally look at all the links. Okay, that's what I do. But I heard there was a secret court where journalists weren't allowed to report, but you don't really care for freedom, now do ya? It goes like this without the fifth. The gavel falls and they cuff your wrist. It's not okay, but this is how they rule. No, excuse me. I'm trying to just look at the words and remember the song. Where was I at? B7. But this is how they rule ya. How they rule ya. How they rule ya. They rule ya. But Tommy has been here before. He's seen his room and he's walked his floor. The last time they tried to kill him, but he endured. They kneel for the growing state. They won't stop moving voters' rape. And it's not okay, but this is how they rule ya. I see it's hard because I'm literally trying to read. I wish I could show you, but you're not going to be able to see it. What I do is I write all the words down. And then I've seen Cheeks of Action with Tommy. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome. Tommy Robinson is a fucking champion. He's a champion of our freedoms. Our, as in humanity's freedoms. You don't silence people. Even if their message is wrong, until they do something wrong because of their message, or someone else does things wrong, like a lot of things wrong. If it's someone else, a third party, to me, it takes a while for it to become wrong. If one stupid individual misconstrues a message, that doesn't mean the message itself is wrong. If more than one, like a couple of people, start to construe a message wrong, okay, the message might not be that great. There's always, yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's always bad apples. There always will be bad apples. Every tree, I don't have an apple tree anymore because it got struck by lightning. Made me sad though. I love that apple tree. It was there since I was a fucking baby. But it got fucked up in a storm. Yeah, the media always will focus on it. They always will, because the media is looking for anti-martyrs, if that makes any sense. They're looking for people to say this cause is bad. Oh, I hate it. Yeah. But the bad thing is it's becoming that way. It's becoming that way because leftists, all right, Europe is starting to have a populist revolt, which is awesome. Which is awesome. The populace is the fucking country. You know, that's great. America hasn't got there yet. So we're just, remember when the fucking England, I guess, I don't know, y'all are called so many fucking things, but remember when, yes, the yellow vest, God bless them. God bless them souls, man. Whatever God anybody worships, bless those people, because they are doing a revolution that actually makes fucking sense. Yes, yes, yes. I was talking to Kuntzville about this earlier. Yes, they do. And if they do this, if they all take their money out of the banks, everything's going to collapse. You're untouchable. Check this out. I just touched you. I just did that. I just did that shit. I touched you. I did. I don't have to try it. I just did it. I saw Kuntzville, and then I touched it. And guess what? I'm fine. Nothing happened to me. Good shit. Kuntzville, you wish I would touch you. Exactly. Fucking fantastic, man. Fucking A, man. Why fucking A when you could fuck a B? It's got more holes. That's all I'm saying, Kuntzville. That's all I'm saying. I'm just asking questions. Good shit. What? Now that... what you gonna do, CV? Oh, oh no, me and Kuntzville. I'll say we go further back than anybody on here. All he'll do is fucking chuckle a little bit and drink some vodka. That's all you saying. I'm falling. You're not falling. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. Oh, that bitch is a racist. She hates white people. So bad. So bad. And it's so sad because I don't hate her. I love her. I would make love to her. She's sweet. She's a pretty woman. I think she's awesome. And she hates me. Fuck her. All right, where was I at? There wasn't time the press would let you know who's really coming to your shores, but they don't really tell the story. If it's true, and now do you? The state says Tommy has radical hate, but it's really the fear of a caliphate. And the state says no takers, but this is how they rule you. 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 was celebrated while Tommy Robinson was incarcerated. But you don't seem to care for children now, do ya? Moved in on you. God damn it. And the kids who run up to you for truth. Please don't say, baby, this is how they move you. Sorry, for some reason in my brain, I was hearing bitching outside the door, so I got a little bit of a chuckle. The song's not to chuckle about. Yeah. You have to support Tommy. If you don't support Tommy Robinson, you don't support your own freedom of speech. You know? And yeah, of course it's your nation. And God bless him, man. Like I said, God bless him. Man's amazing. He sat there and he's gone through the terror of being incarcerated and being not only incarcerated, but put in solitary confinement. I've been there. I've been in solitary confinement before. Not for great things. I went in there for fighting. But yeah, SpaceX is going to fire 10% of their employees. Well, you know why? Because Elon Musk, although a genius, he's a dumb fuck. He dreams too big too fast. Now, I'm not going to take it away from Elon Musk. He is very fucking brilliant man. Very brilliant man. But he's also stupid when it comes to reality and business and stuff. He's not a fucking he's not a Trump. He's not a businessman at heart. He's a genius at heart. The guy's gotta find that balance, which he will. No, he's awesome. Yeah. I was trying. I think I said that. I think I said he's awesome. Like I said, the guy's fucking brilliant. The guy's he's a madman in a good way. He's like he just got to play the odds. Yeah, and he's going to because he's not afraid to play the odds. He is our Nikolai Tesla. I think. That's just my personal opinion. He is the modern day Nikolai Tesla. Mad in a good way, yes. Yeah, he really is. I mean, the guy's fucking crazy. He's nuttier than a fucking squirrel turd. But the guy's just nutty enough to make something happen. That's the problem. Not saying you're the problem, not saying your statement's the problem, but in a way, that statement is the problem. Fuck that. It shouldn't be anybody's system. What he's going after is space right now. That's where his fucking mind's at. He shouldn't have to play to anybody. Why should he? Space is an unknown frontier. Because NASA, to me, is bullshit. I don't believe anything NASA does or says. NASA's a bunch of crap. All they are is a way to launder taxpayer money to other things. But that's just my opinion. You're right. And we can only break it by being part of... No. Part of IR. I think you meant it. Did you mean it? NASA is lame. NASA's fucking fake as a bitch. Fuck NASA. Fuck them. Even their own astronauts can't keep their stories straight. Come on. These people have supposedly been up in space, but they don't have a collaborating story, even though they're two people that were in the same fucking space module. Get the fuck out of here. They're a bunch of bullshits. Fucking Cuntsville. Here's to you. Foot water from Canada. Oh God, it's horrible. Horrible. Thank God for Pepsi, even though this is poison too. Yucky. Fucking yucky. It was a mistake from NASA to not have better proof of their moonwalks are fucking fake. I don't believe any of it. I don't. All right. So many people have argued this, and I'm going to continue to argue it. The most important moment in human history was leaving this planet, going to the moon, putting a human foot on the moon. Yet all the telemetry data, over a ton of videotapes. I don't know if you've ever held a videotape. I can't even say I bet you have, but nowadays with people being younger and younger, you may not have. But a videotape weighs maybe 12 ounces. Could be in a pound. I doubt it's a pound. But yeah, you don't lose a ton of that and say it's taped over. No, it's bullshit. They would never tape over such a significant event ever. Yeah, it was a total mistake of NASA's not to have fucking better proof. Because they don't. They just don't have the proof. They couldn't prove it. They did good. How could you say that? How could you say that in confidence? That they did go to the moon, but the video was fake? How could you say that in confidence? To me, that doesn't even make sense. No offense, Cuntsville. I mean, you know, you're one of my favorite people in the world. But that statement didn't make any sense. And I know you have been drinking, so I will allow it. They recently threw away most of the moon data and stuff. Then why would they do that? Why would they do that? Why would that make any sense? Benjamin is worried about salary. He thought Crowder was hiring them. That doesn't confront me at all because I don't get paid at all by anybody. I don't even get paid, but I don't have any. I'm not monetized at all. At all. Like, when you're talking about a broke-ass motherfucker, you're looking at one. And it's okay, because I still go out with my axes and I cut trees for people that need trees cutting and whatnot. I split wood. I don't give a shit. I'll work. I don't mind. You don't, but he would. Maybe. I can't say that's true or not. But maybe. I can say nothing in confidence about now. Yeah, me either. That's my whole thing. I can say nothing in confidence about NASA. Lumberjack is hot. Lumberjack is the fucking best man job in the world. Unless you're a pipe layer, like a fucking pipeline layer. That's also very fucking manly. Oh, I just got smoke in my eye. It hurt. Yeah, when I'm not cutting trees, I'm fucking setting traps. I got these big giant steel traps for catching beaver and whatnot. And I sell fur. That's where I get my money from. I do man's work. Old school work is all it is. It's not just man's work. I guess a lady could do it too if she wanted to. Yeah, it is an ideal life. Fucking live in a log cabin with a wood stove and a couple of fat candles. Like, literally, candles made out of fat fucking lighting your house at night. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know, those people in the 1800s, they had it right. They had it right. Nowadays, there's too much things to fuck with the human mind. Have you ever seen those machines, like in Sweden, where they grab a tree? Yes! Holy shit, we got them here. And it actually bums me out because you don't need those machines. There are people ready, willing, and able to do it. You're trying to save a dime or two, but guess what? When that machine breaks down, that dime or two you saved is going into that machine. You can't take humans out of the equation. We need to stop even trying that, you know. That's how we're making this world unproductive, and we're making issues with pay and all that. Stop with the fucking machines, man. Stop with the machines. Put machines where they're needed. Like when it comes to welding, I know a lot of welders would hate me for saying this, but welding, those fumes, I did welding for a few years, and those fumes coming off, steel burning together, those fumes coming off that will kill you. They are bad for you. They will cause cancer. They will kill you. Yeah, I'll check him out later. He won't mind. He's not gonna fucking mind. He's awesome though. But yeah, that shit'll kill you. That might be a better underwater welding, where a good percentage of them die. That is, I think, the most dangerous job in the world. Excuse me, is underwater welding. So yeah, use it for that, but don't take the common man's job. Don't take the common man's job. Let them do it. We have brains. We can think. Computers don't. The robots don't. They're just put it here. Put it here. If something happens, like say the conveyor belt doesn't move and there's an engine sitting here, it's going to be like, and that engine doesn't move, it's going to keep stuffing shit into that engine. Now you're wasting profit. You know what I mean? A human is going to press a fucking button and say, no, stop doing that. But with the robots, a human has to stop it. And a human's reaction time is what, like 10 seconds generally when it comes to something kind of crazy? Welding is fun though. Like I have my own personal welder and I do weld. But when you're welding on that type of level, when you're welding underwater, it's dangerous no matter what. There's no way to say it's not. But welding above water is awesome. I do weld a lot. I'm a knife maker. I'm a sword maker. I don't do a lot of my actual stick welding or MIG welding. With that, I do a lot of hand fucking welding, and that's awesome. But the other stuff, the fumes coming off welding, except for blacksmith welding, is bad for you, man. You don't want to breathe that for too long. You'll end up with cancer. I love welding. People think because I'm an economist and a lawyer. Fucking no wonder you're awesome. You're an economist and a lawyer, bitch. You got all this money. I think can't hold my hands up doing this. Well, good for you, Cuntsville. Fuck. All right, but Elvis, Tesla wanted 800% of automation in their Model 3 production. They had to scale it down. Yeah. I can see that. Makes sense. There are nightmares from welding. Tesla was still awesome. Bavelius, or whatever. It was still awesome. Yeah, it probably could have happened. All right. Give me one moment. Please don't leave. I gotta go check this computer. I know this is the third time I've had to check this computer, but you gotta remember this computer's over a decade old. So, and it was doing over, I think, 200 goddamn updates. So just give me 1 minute, please. I'll still talk to you. Let me try to figure out something. Let's talk about something I can talk about while I'm right there. Well, we can talk about welding. How dangerous welding is. Most people don't understand how dangerous fucking welding is. That's awesome that Huntsville has done that. But you know that smoke coming off, humans aren't supposed to be around burning metal. You know, that's supposed to be probably underground at all times. And we do that shit every day. That shit will kill you. You can look at the smoke and tell it's dangerous because the smoke's not white. It's bluish white. There's an actual pronounced blue to the smoke. Now that can tell you that there are sulfides and stuff in it that we should never be around. We should never fucking be ever. We shouldn't be subject to. I understand gray smoke and all this. Oh shit, I'm falling. I see y'all. I see y'all in the mirror. But yeah, that's something we should never be subject to. I think it's making me. Not that time. No. I actually have a computer sitting over there. It's a really old computer. He's got. Have you seen my balls? Yeah, maybe. You know what? That's probably why shit got blacked out on YouTube for a while. Might have showed a little bit too much bulge. Yep. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, that explains a lot. See, I forget things I'm doing when I'm drinking. I forget. And I get crazy when I'm drinking. It's fun, though. I don't give a shit. Apparently, the sensor is at beat. Oh, shit. Look at that. Well, you can't see it. But the grandma and the grandpa to the woman, they're asking me if I've heard from her. Because, like I said, she's coming from California. They haven't heard from her in a while, and they're starting to get worried. I'm not going to answer that right now because I know she's fine. She's just going through mountains right now. You're not going to get no reception in the mountains. Ugh, God damn it. I'm so glad it's almost over. Never again will I buy anything Canadian but Crown Royal. Did you see it for real? Jesus Christ, man. What the hell? That's terrible. I mean, it's awesome that you say that, but it's terrible. I apparently have no respect for myself. They don't appreciate. No, balls are good. I've always been told since I was a young man. I started making the whoopee when I was 10, which I don't suggest anybody that watches this video to ever do. Hold yourself till you find someone you actually love for real. That being said, yeah, I've been told since I was 10 when I first started making the whoopee. I got lion balls. And I've always taken that as a compliment. It's like, yeah, all right, fucking lions with the king. I'll take that. I'll allow it. I will allow it. Oh, stop telling. I don't know what I'm telling. I don't know what you mean by that. Don't know what you mean by that. Do y'all know a band? I've asked this before. I recall me saying this before. Do y'all know I don't like calling them a band because bands to me are awesome, like like the old days, like good bands, like Slayer and fucking Iron Maiden, REM, good stuff from the 90s and back. But this one's not. I think it was called Mumford and Sons. You got drunk like me and said too much. Yeah, probably. It's okay. Fuck it. I don't care. REM. Hold on. Let's see if I'm pretty inebriated. I've done got there. I've done hit that point. That's a whole different one. That's a whole different what I was trying to play. This is. Let me see if I can figure that out. I should, because my band plays this song. Oh, what the fuck was I doing just a second ago? Jesus Christ. This one goes out to the one I love. I don't know if y'all are old enough to know that. You're too sober. I'm not too sober. Trust and believe. I'm starting to lose grasp on reading. Yeah, on reading. I have words in front of me and they're starting to blur together. And the problem, excuse me, I'm sorry to cough into the mic. I got one of those fancy fucking mics that all those fucks use on the television, except they put it on this stupid ass little fucking arm to make them feel fancy. Yeah, I'm using the arm that fucking came with the thing. It's fucking, that's steel. That's fucking something to be proud of. So fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck those assholes. Did we lose the other guy, Babilvis? I think we lost him. It's all right. I love him too, or her, whoever it is. I don't know. He's a good person. He or she is a good person. Should I say he, she, or okay? I was about to say he, she, or zer, or fucking unicorn, or whatever they want to be classified as to be proper in the leftist form of view. Fucking shut your fucking mouths, you fuck leftist. Jesus Christ. Fucking leftist. You can enjoy. Please don't. Please say you're joking. I mean, I will, but I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to like it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start calling you Zer. You're Zer for now on. Kunzville, remember that. Baville is Zer for now on. I see that you say that you're joking. But your jokes only can go but so far. Okay, sir. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to offend. God bless y'all. Man, y'all make me fucking happy. Jesus. This is good shit, man. I don't know if y'all know, but to me, this is good shit. This is good shit. It just proves the fucking insanity that the world is in. We are all fucking completely different people, but guess what? We're getting along flawlessly. Flawlessly. We're just getting along happily. What the fuck is wrong with that? I don't do pansy ass fuck. Did I call you a pansy fuck? Did I? Yeah, fuck it if you did. I'm sorry if I did, but I didn't mean to. But, I mean, if you feel offended, go fuck yourself. Don't actually fuck yourself. Find someone to fuck you. Come on, fucking yourself sad. It's always a sad time when you gotta fuck yourself. You can, but you didn't. I don't know what that means. Gee. All right, y'all are throwing shit out there that's beyond my reasoning. What the fuck was I supposed to be doing? I went and checked on the computer, and I came back and losing my religion. You're too sober. Thumbs up. Beck sent a photo to your group. I probably shouldn't look at that. Elvis rocks. Elvis was a piece of shit. Elvis was an asshole. Let me tell you a little bit about fucking Elvis. If you're talking about Elvis barely wrote his own songs. Barely. He wrote a couple of his own songs. But Elvis took the credit for a bunch of black men who was writing blues songs, and he took their songs and made them his. As a musician, that's not cool. He didn't even give them credit in his albums, and he literally stole their songs. Fuck Elvis. He was a fat fuck, and he got what he deserved. He died on a toilet like the piece of shit he was. No offense. Bub. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Is that his name? Bub Elvis? Oh, my God. I've been saying it all wrong. I've been saying Bubbleless. Bubblefish. I like that even better. I like that better. Bubblefish. Yes. 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 And I've done probably lost the whole fucking, or as you can see, that Canadian foot is starting to fucking kick me. I should probably put the flame closer. It seemed real close in my face. All right, now we're back. Now we're back. REM. All right. I am the bubblefish. I'll allow it. You are totally the bubblefish. We can call you Elvis Bubbleless. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I can't argue with Guntsville on that because I like the Elvis Bubbleless. I'm used to... Yes, all right. You're fucking awesome too, man. This is awesome. See, I may only have two of y'all, but I got the two best there is. I got the two fucking best there is on the internet right now. So fuck everybody else. Not literally. I still love my Owen. All right. I don't know. Someone told me after, I think it was you, Kuntzville, told me after 3 hours I'll get shut down by the YouTubes. Is that true? You said we could last time. Like, what? What? True? Well, then how about I turn this one off and fucking start a new one? Shouldn't after 3 hours? Okay. If I shouldn't get shut down, I take that. I shan't get shut down. You know what? Shan't just made me think of that pirate song again. Where are the words? I only got some of the words because the song's really stupid long. After shouldn't, after 3. Okay. Yeah, well, all right. But that pirate song, remember at the very beginning, the SpongeBob song. Yes, it's on SpongeBob. It is on SpongeBob. True. I'm confused now. Cold Fusion. Now you've lost me. All right. Okay. Why am I coughing? I should be proud of a scratchy voice for the pirate song. Hey, we should get into the pirate mood. Let's get into the pirate mood. Pirates. Pirates. Cold fusion is what we want. I don't know what that means, but I can dig it. All right. SpongeBob. All right. What will we do with the drunken sailor? Yes, Babelius. Fucking. You're on it. You're on it. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Sling him in the longboat till he's sober. Sling him in the longboat till he's sober. Sling him in the longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Give him a dose of salty water, give him a dose of salty water, give him a dose of salty water early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Wave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the scrubbers until he's sober. Put him in the scrubbers until he's sober. Put him in the scrubbers until he's sober. Early in the morning. I'm not done yet. We still have a couple fucking pirate verses up here now. Here. Let's just start with the fucking SpongeBob. God, this fucking pick keeps rolling around my fingers. No good. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the Oh, I love pirate songs. They make me so happy. They make me so happy. Ew. I do got the long fingers. I got the long fingers. I can't help it. I would be good if I was. Oh, I gotta stop talking like a pirate. Oh, yes. No. I thought it was my son, but it wasn't. Might have been a dog. You know what's stupid? The girls they fancy are the guys we go after. The girls they fancy are the guys we go after. The girls they fancy are the guys we go after. I don't know what the fuck you mean by that. That's a fucking zinger right there. I'm still not out of the pirate thing. Hold on. Maybe some water will help me fucking get back into it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good old H2O right there. Good old H2O. Thank God for it. No, I said for it. I said for it. Ah. That's battle song from... Oh, my God. That sounds fucking amazing. I'm going to write that down personally with my hands. Look at this fancy-ass pin I got. Yeah, my grandfather, he died. He was old. No reason to say sad or anything. He was very old. And I had to take care of him for the last couple months of his life, so good riddance. But he left me a pin. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm going to write that shit down real quick. Oh, Dutch battle song from 1650. I was confused too, and there was a question mark right there, so I made it better. Equal Z U. All right. I love learning old songs. They make me happy. The only problem is when I play that song, it takes me a moment to come out of it. I love pirates. I actually it's not in this room. It's in the attic. If it was in this room, I'd be dressed up as a fucking pirate right now. But for my 21st birthday, I made everybody in my family spend great deals of money on different pieces of pirate garb, like literal pirate garb, clothes for me. So by the end of the day, I looked like an authentic pirate, and it was like an $800 costume. It was a fucking like $800 costume, and I was so happy. One of the best birthdays I ever had. One moment that you wrote it down. What? Oh, you don't have to worry about that. You don't, like when I told you that I was gonna literally fucking look through this and get those links, I meant it. I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar. No, I appreciate people that actually come and see me. Like, once I get just 10 subscribers, I'm going to find that 10th subscriber, and I'm going to send them a custom forged knife that I forged myself, because that's what I do on the side. I forge knives. I forge cutlery. I used to do swords, but it got so complicated to do swords because swords take so long. It takes me up to 6 months to do a sword. So now I just do knives. But yeah, once I get my 10th subscriber, and I'm not going to put it out there. I'm not going to let anyone know, hey, because I don't want people to subscribe to me for anything other than fun times and learning a little bit about the modern day conservatives, because we're not fucking assholes. We're great people. We're good people. We believe that people should have freedom, and that's it. You know. But yeah, my 10th subscriber to YouTube is going to get a custom... Actually... Yeah, they're going to get this knife that I made. If I can find it. My God, I got so much shit everywhere. So much shit everywhere. Here's me pistol. Me knife. Yep. Yeah, there's shit everywhere. There's shit fucking everywhere. I'm trying to find a knife. Give me 1 second. I gotta move away. Nothing for your first? No. What? Well, God damn it, Kunzville. You made me sad now. I don't know if you were my first, actually, to be honest with you. I think there was a fucking weirdo as my first. That's why I think it shouldn't be for my first. Love you too. But, God damn it. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold, give me 1 second, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on, you gotta be somewhere not here. Jesus, Teddy fucking Christ. I do have a very pretty deer skull, which I cut off the antlers. It's a pretty buck. But I can send this to you for the first. It was a very sweet deer. Very big deer. That's a fucking big deer. But I used his antlers. I used his antlers for knife handles. I don't know what the Viking series is. I don't watch TV. I actually don't watch TV. I'm just trying to find my knife. To be honest with you. Oy, oy, oy. I've done moved shit. Yeah, I've never seen the series Vikings. Like I said, the only TV I watch is news. And it's generally news that I don't want to watch because it's so leftist. But I have to watch them. All I want is a hunt. Oh, I could take you on a hunting trip. I could take you on a hunting trip. We can kill anything you want. I don't give a shit. If it moves, it goes down. Because I eat food. And if it moves, it's food. I download historical TV. No. That's historical. Everything is awesome, man. Awesome. You know what I actually thought about doing? That's it? What do you mean that's it? Elaborate real quick. And I'm going to keep trying to find this knife. So elaborate while I find this fucking knife that I want to give away. It can't be in there. No, that's too much. I got too many survival bags. I got fucking shit everywhere. And they're all in bags. Oh! There it is. This is a knife I made. I made it by hand. This is what I wanted to get to my 10th subscriber. I call it the death knife. It's a deer bone. I stained it a little bit towards the end. Like this is one of my passions is making cutlery. And I stained it to make it antiqued. That's a deer bone. Yeah, this deer has only been dead for a couple of years, but it looks like it. It looks like it's a Bowie knife, an American Bowie knife. You know, like fucking the men used to take back in the day. You can see the hammer marks because I was very unskilled at hammering back in the day. But it's also got this, I don't know, this beautiful file work that I did on the back. You see the carved file work on the back? I don't know if y'all could see that, but yeah. That's what I want to get into my 10th subscriber. Very big knife. The blade is About, I'd say about 7.5 inches. About 2.5 inches wide. Very, very fucking big knife. Custom file work on the back. This, like I said, is a deer bone. It's a deer leg bone from a deer that I shot myself. And this is a piece of brass that came from a graveyard. It came from a little thing, a little urn that held flowers at a graveyard. And then I started throwing them away, and I was like, I'll take a handful of those. So I called this my death knife. Dead deer. Thing that came from a cemetery. And a fucking blade that'll kill anything. Well, thank you. It's my passion. Building knives, it's my passion. But this is going to go to my 10th subscriber. And for every 10, I will have something of the knife sort. And to be honest, I made the sheath from a couch. A very stiff couch. It was very ugly. Yeah, it was very ugly. Horrible couch. But, yep, that's it. As a whole. That goes to the 10th subscriber. As long as they're 18. I'm not going to send a knife to a fucking youngin'. You know what I mean? Wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good. But, Cuntsville, I will work on something for you. It's going to be much smaller because you were the first. So it's going to be tiny. It's going to be a bird/fish knife. If you don't like hunting birds or you don't like hunting fish, well, fishing for fish, it's probably going to be just a very good self-defense item. What it'll be, small blade. Blade will only be about that big. It's going to be a drop point blade, but it will have a long, skinny shaft and a circle in that shaft where you can put your pinky. For when your pinky's in it, the shaft goes through your hand and the blade sticks out because you will have utter control. It's good for skinning birds and fish, but it's also good for skinning people that fuck with you. Remember that? Just want to go hunting. Don't worry about it. Forge a paperclip. It's very versatile. I can't just forge one paperclip. That pissed me off. Elvis, what do you want? What do you want? Because you know what? I feel like you two have been here since it seems like the very first live stream. So what do you want? I'm gonna give Cuntsville a good bird's knife. Good birds/protection knife. You're good? You don't want a knife? That's cool. If you don't want a fucking to you free knife, that's fine too. All it's gonna do is cost me a couple hours, well, a couple days of my life. I don't mind. I hate everything I want. I have everything I want. Oh, I thought you said I hate. I was going to say, that's fucking awesome. I want a huge monitor screen, maybe. Well, you can go fuck yourself and find one of those. I can't help you with that. Actually, I can. There's this place called Best Buy. My God, they got monitors you wouldn't understand. They're huge. They're huge. And I think you can get one of those there. Why would you want a huge monitor screen? I got this huge screen over here. Look at it. Yeah, that's Norm Macdonald. He's the greatest. He's fucking hilarious. That guy's a fucking legend. But that cost me way too much money. Nowadays, it probably wouldn't cost that much money. At the time, it was about 4 years ago. Cost me $700. I bet you can get that son of a bitch right there for $300. Samsung. Yeah. It's got this fake glass, clear edge around it. Yeah, you could probably get that for like $300 nowadays. I don't fucking know. Until that one does, I'll never know what a TV costs. My favorite TV in the world. I want to see the ladies in 4K. Well, use your computer. Use your computer. Possibly get some of those stupid glasses. You could see them in 4D. Or if just go outside, you'll see the fucking ladies in fucking 4D. Take a little cash with you. Bring a little booze with you. You'll see the ladies. You'll see the ladies. They love the booze. You don't want to fuck them all the time. You can just look at them sometimes. You have a massive market in Europe. We want to shoot. Don't shoot me. That would be terrible. I don't even know what that means. You have a massive market in Europe. We want to shoot. I don't want you to shoot me. I'd rather not be shot. I'd rather be stabbed to death, to be honest. That way someone could feel the life go out of me. You know, just... yeah, I'd like that. I'd like that. We want to shoot game. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Like you want to talk a little bit of shit and be like, hey there, fella. Or you just want to shoot me. I don't know. I'm off. See you next time. Bye-bye. Here we go. Love you. Come back. Oh, fucking someone give me a thumbs up. All right. Well, like, share, do that. I'll later on, I'm going to put the Patreon bullshit up there. Like, I'm a member of Patreon and this, that, and the other, but I'm not trying to fucking bother anybody. So fucking worry about it. Just enjoy your lives. Thank you. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. That's what I like. Fuck the Patreon bullshit and fuck the other bullshit. Thank you for the like. That's all I want is a like. You're a good man. Shoot deer or elk or anything? I shoot deer all the time. All the time. Elk, I have to go way north. I have to go into Canada for the elk. I can hit moose though. I can go to Maine, which is still America, and I can pop a fucking moose if I spend like $2,000 on one tag, which I'm not doing that. I'm not going to spend that much money on one fucking animal when I can buy $2,000 worth of fucking beef and survive for 2 years. You know, it just doesn't make sense to me. But that's responsible hunting, you know. You really got to think about the animals you're going to shoot. Because you don't want to shoot just whatever animal because you can. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Not sustainable at all. Well, now it's just me and you. Don't matter. You can make a commercial. No. See, and you can't make hunting those type of animals commercial because literally they only give out a certain number of chits. I call them chits. Other people call them tags. I like to call them chits. But you can only get a certain number of chits per year. And when it comes to moose, I think every individual only gets one per year. So you can't actually make a living off of it. That's why I want to go south. I want to go to like right on the borderline of Georgia and Florida, I think it is, where I can hunt alligators. You just take a 22 rifle out there, you get like 300 chits, and you pop 300 fucking 4-foot plus alligators, and you make fucking money off them gators, man. Not only their meat, but their skins. And everyone wants a pair of gator skin boots, apparently. I don't fucking know. I don't really give a shit about boots. Not those type of boots. I mean, I am wearing fucking boots, and everything I have is boots. Everything I wear is boots, but they're not skin boots. I mean, they are, but they're like cow skin boots. Leather, you know. Yeah, I understand that, but you know, I don't want to break the. I've already broken the law so many times in my life and been to jail so many times. I've got a good handful of misdemeanors under my belt, and I wanted to live the outlaw life, but I got a boyo now. You know, for the last 7 years, I've had a boyo, and he's actually seen me in jail, which really made me rethink the. Hey, let's do this shit for ourselves and fucking survive. That fucked everything up. Which is, I mean, it didn't fuck it up in a bad way. It didn't fuck it up in a bad way. Yeah, fuck the pansies. The pansies aren't going to feel like a man no matter what they do. No matter what they do. Man, you could fucking hug your pillow. Put an MCS with a permanent marker on your fucking pillow and fucking hug that shit. And know I'm there with you. No, I'm there with you. I tell you I'm there with you. How about that? I'm with you. I enjoy my friends. I enjoy my friends. Even if you were here, I'd still fucking, I'd sit in the same fucking bed as you, because I'm not scared of fucking gays. I'd sit in the same fucking bed with you. I'd fall asleep in the same bed with you. I'm not scared. It doesn't bother me. Now, if you try to fuck me in the middle of the night, then we'd have a problem. We'd have a little bit of an issue. We'd be like, hey, none of that. You can chill with me. You can't try to fuck me. None of that. I'm not the type to be fucked. I'm the type to do the fucking. You know? You're cool. I ain't scared of shit, man. I ain't scared of shit. That's why I just said what the fuck I said. Like, if we were sharing a hotel room and we only had enough money for one fucking bed, I'm not gonna not sleep in that motherfucking bed. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sleep in that motherfucking bed. But if I feel something poking at me, there might be an issue. I'm gonna turn to you and be like, hey, none of that. We're cool. I love you. But you ain't fucking me. Like I said, I don't have no fucking problem with fucking gays, man. No problem. Gays don't bother me at all. You know, I don't find y'all offensive. I don't find y'all fucking weird. I don't find y'all any type of, y'all just fucking people. Straight guys aware funny. I don't even know what I'm supposed to mean or what you're supposed to mean by that. Straight guys aware funny. You've been drinking. Yeah, I like it. It's funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where's my pick? That's not what I was even playing. Fucking retarded. Nah. Yes, guys are funny. Street guys are funny. yeah, me and you both. Me and you both. Good times. Fucking words, man. Those aren't even words. That's the problem. Not even words. I already played the pirate song for you. It made me happy too. Like I actually felt normal. The cutest song in the world. You are my sunshine. Mm-hmm. I have to hum it because it starts off with words, and I don't like starting off with words because I got to get the fucking notes in my brain. I understand. I hope you do too. If you don't, go fuck yourself. Mm-hmm. No, I was completely wrong because I was thinking of the chorus first, not forest. Jesus. Can't you tell how much I want to? Yeah, I get it. It's sweet. How about you like that shit and fucking share it? Get other motherfuckers in here, man. You'll always be my favorite. Now that I know Cuntsville and Bub Elvis. Yeah, you especially though, because I know you're I'm not gonna throw you out there, but I get it. I see y'all's names. And yeah, we could totally have a great time. Just fucking hit that like, share it. Let's get some more fucking people in here. I don't give a fuck if I am sitting here and dealing with nothing but gays. I have nothing against anybody. I have nothing against. This is fun. This is fun to me. I enjoy this. I enjoy it. I really do. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I held you in my... No. How does this song go? Can you, no, you can't, because your written words, damn it. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. Oh, this is such the sweetest song. You know this song. It's a fucking great song. You are my sunshine. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. But when I woke, dear... What? Alright, let me read. That would probably be the best thing for me to actually read the shit. Oh my god, this song's sadder than I thought. Like, I just write down random shit. And this seems sad. The other night, as I was sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I woke, I was mistaken. I should probably read better. Yeah, just straight. I should straight read better. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I love this song though. It's so sweet. I sing this to my kids, and the fact that I can't even play it, my kid, and the fact that I can't even play is retarded. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine. Did I hit it right? No, maybe not. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And you have been when I pray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine. You make me happy. If you could only say the same, but if you could, there it is. My God! All right, I've been drinking too much. I've been drinking too much. I'm gonna get this shit perfect. I'm not gonna stop because "You Are My Sunshine" is such the sweetest song, and I want to make sure it's a sweet song. Let me get a goddamn smoke out this bitch. Let me get a smoke out this bitch. I need to fucking. Oh! These motherfuckers. Like these motherfuckers right here get difficult because I can barely read my own writing. That's the problem. The whole problem is, you know, the whole problem is I can barely even read my own writing. And excuse me. Yeah. I write this shit all when I'm semi fucked up. Yeah, I know. Do you know you have to do better for him than what? Yes, I do. That's one of the reasons why I started this whole YouTube shit, because these YouTube people inevitably earn a lot. I know my big failure was I just started. So no one's going to know me for years and years and years and years, because people don't like. I know it sounds stupid, and it sounds ignorant, and it sounds fucking retarded. A lot of people don't like. They don't share it. They don't tell people the circumstances and stuff like that. You know, I get it. I don't mind that. He doesn't mind it either. He always says, "Daddy, I'm proud of you. You're on the YouTube. I can see your videos there." That's so beautiful. Man. For my boyo, just to be proud of me for doing these when he knows that I do not like to be in public. You know, I got a lot of anxieties, and knowing that there could be millions of fucking people that end up inevitably seeing these videos, I'm making my son proud by doing these videos. So I do them for him. I do them for him. Wow. Fucking God bless that little boy. Best thing ever. Sweetest fucking person. God bless him. God bless you. God bless Bubba Elvis. What a silly name. What awesome. But God bless y'all, man. Thank y'all for helping me out. I really appreciate it. And when I say helping you, I mean just giving me likes and looking at my videos. That helps. That helps. Everything helps. I'm about to put out a video just telling people, hey, if you don't like it, just throw out a like. Throw out a fucking like. You don't have to like everything you see. You know? People think Asians are bad, but our parents sacrifice anyway. You gotta do it. I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but yeah. I think I do. I think I get that. Fucking feet and Canadians. Couldn't say that on Facebook because Facebook is actually fascist book. Yeah. I'll say that on YouTube because YouTube is actually pretty fucking chill. Pretty goddamn chill, man. All right. Aye. All right. I'm going to go over there. And this time is not to check the computer. This time's, you know what I mean. But I can't say it because I might get kicked off of here. All right? Give me one moment. And then we'll play a song. Oh, fucking Jesus. Mary, Jane, God. Oh, the feeling I feel right now is fucking stepping on 1,000 fairy toads. Oh, it's so wonderful. Jesus Christ, it's so cold. My God, if it doesn't turn to snow, then I don't know what it'll do. Oh, yeah. That sounded fucked up, spitting and saying, oh, yeah, at the same time. Well, maybe I won't do that now. Yeah. But it does feel wonderful what I'm doing. Aye. Good times. It's hard for me to get it out of the pirate moment. I still feel like a pirate. That fat bitch who fancied you reports you. Which fat bitch? Who's the fat bitch that fancies me and reports me? Who was that? That could be a few. Let me go back a couple of messages. Yeah, I try. People think Asians and yeah, I understand that. That fat. Who is the fat bitch? That's what I'm confused about. Who wants to report me? Probably. Haha. The last time. Oh, yeah. She was probably an SJW fucking purple-haired fuck. It's okay. Let them have their day. Let them have their day. Because the SJWs, their days are numbered. People are starting to not care. The stupid ass social justice. I mean, come on. What the fuck is social? What is social? No, leave the justice to the fucking police. You know? Sorry, I'm still in pirate mode. I can't. It's hard for me to get out of the pirate mode. Once I play the pirate song, it's hard for me to get out of the pirate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm trying to say things right, not like a pirate. I'm sorry. But not really, man. Fuck. Ay, ay, ay. SJWs, the biggest problem with you is that you won't fucking just shut up. What your fucking problem is? Look at me. Look at fucking my eyes. Look. SJWs, stop. Stop being what you're being. You are the reason why no one wants to be with you. You're the reason why you're hated. You're fucking disgusting. No one fucking wants that. No one wants a lady like that. No man wants a lady like that. And this day, SJW fucking, what are they? LGBT fucking QIP fucking freaks. Stop it. We gave you gay marriage. What are you fighting for now? You can do everything anybody else can. Do you hear me? You can do everything anybody else can. You're fighting a losing battle because guess what? People are going to turn against you. People will turn against you. We gave you everything you wanted. You wanted fucking marriage. We gave you marriage. And that's the best you get because there's nothing else. There's nothing beyond that. Once you get married, you're fucked. Good job. Welcome to the fucked land. You stupid fuck. You stupid fucks. Do you not understand? You fucked yourselves. My best friend here, he's in this chat. Yeah, I know you can barely see anything but this fucking chat. One of my best friends. He's right there. And you're fucking his world. You're making him look bad. Don't make him look bad because he's not a bad person at all. He's a fucking glorious person. Oh, God damn it. I can't get out of the pirate attitude. But go fuck yourselves, you LBGTQ. And if you put a fucking P on the end of it, you deserve the fucking punishment you get. P stands for punishment. Sorry, Kunstfeld. I am sorry. I had a moment there. Committing to what? What are you talking about? No, I'm confused. I'm confused a little bit. See, I'm talking to a gay man right now, and he's fucking lovely. He's lovely. So don't think you can kick me off here for being anti-fucking gay or anything like that, because guess what? I fucking love that guy. He's great. He's great, and we always will be friends. And if you kick me off here, you're going to have to kick me off everywhere, because guess what? We talk everywhere, and he's a great guy. Don't fuck with me, internet. Yes, rebuild the family unit. This is a gay man telling us to rebuild the family unit. You fucking hear that? Bam! You don't fucking hear this. Yes, he can have his way. And right, he should. He's a fucking great man. I wish him the best, and I wish he gets the most rich fucking fancy man. Not the most fancy man, because he needs a masculine man. He needs a man's man. Not the most fancy man. Don't even tread on us. Don't tread on us. He's a gay libertarian, I think. Are you a gay libertarian? Are you libertarian? One woman, man. No, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to keep throwing my point. Yeah, see, I say one woman, one man. He said this. It's not actually me. But I don't want him to think that he has to say this. Because, no, he doesn't have to. Because I want him to have the best goddamn man he could find. God, totally libertarian. See, exactly. You fucking leftist fucks. You retarded leftist that are so racist and so bigamist and so this, that, and the other that I'm not even going to say all the ist that you leftists are. Me and this man, we're going to fucking do something. We're going to fucking do something. You know? He's halfway against me, and I'm halfway against him. But the other half, we completely fucking agree on. Guess what? The pirate left. The sensible me just came back. Don't fuck with us. You're fucking with a party that you cannot handle. You fucks. Aye. We should start a whole new fucking stream. Just me and you, for me and you. You wanna? You wanna do that? Do you got time? I know it's late where you're at. I'm from the Post. Yeah, I know. I get that. I mean, you obviously know I don't give a shit. I'm proud of you for it. I fucking love what you're doing. You're doing you. You're doing you. You want to start a brand new stream? Do you know how to split screen things? Because I'm not that good at it. Honestly, I'm not that good at it. And yes, I keep doing this because my fucking window's been open forever and it's fucking January in Virginia. So the air's a little fucking dry. No drugs involved. No drugs involved. I know how the people with the camera are going to feel fucking stupid. So you know how to do it? All right. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Because I'm fucking retarded when it comes to technology. I really am. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said, when I said I just started this shit, I wasn't kidding. I wasn't kidding at all. I literally just started in August. I don't even know how to put fucking clips of videos in my YouTube streams. All right, well, he's not talking, so I'm going to talk. He'll come back. He's a good guy. He always does. But people, stop fucking feeding into the bullshit. You hear me? You can. You can keep on feeding. Feed on into the nonsense. But guess what? The shit's going to go down. And when it goes down, you're going to be on the very downhill portion of it. We'll all have the uphill advantage. Stop being stupid. Come on, man. Okay, all right. I'll meet you on Facebook. I'm done with this stream. Let's talk on Facebook. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Keep on fucking rocking out. one of these days I'm gonna play a whole song and keep it greasy and rub it easy. I'll catch you all on the flip side.